Be cooler.
Welcome, adventurers of this plane and beyond.
Hey!
We are 20 Chronicles. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. You may notice presently at the table we are down one party member, but for a wonderful reason. Daniel and his partner Mackenzie just had a beautiful baby girl. Congratulations to them.
Kisses to the baby.
Daniel will be gone for a little while until they accommodate themselves to this new life that they have built for themselves.
Until she's 18.
Until she's 18. He'll be gone
18
until
years.
she's 18. But we wish them well, and we can't wait to have Daniel back, but also take your time. Oh my god, this is a huge change.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Nerd.
So,
Clock's ticking, bro.
we will find out what happens in the story with Professor Filson Olivier. But yeah, without further ado, I think we're all set. So I would like you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for Camaraderie
And
Shenanigans! Oh, okay, we're back.
Clearly, we're missing our technical operator.
I didn't know if it switched back automatically.
Daniel, come back.
I quit. This is too much pressure.
Bringing us back into the moment. Previously, on our group's adventure, the party had found themselves split after a bit of revealing history reared its head for Wolfgang. Some tension was built. Not everything was fully discussed, but nonetheless, ways were parted, and the majority of the group proceeded forward towards Ulia's to further this plan. See if we can't get a little bit of a camaraderie going on between the opposing gangs.
We're not saying it.
Shenanigans.
The group headed forward, having a brief interaction with the Baron Bolviner, who was beating up some individual who was coming off some drugs. A brief conversation was had, and they parted ways. The group continuing head forward, meeting up in the Echo Harbor, heading to Ulia's. Confronting Ulia, Nesta leading the charge per Kailas's recommendation. Nesta stepping forward and quickly beginning to understand that Ulia is not necessarily one for conversation and prefers that of action. A brief encounter happened where you all brought Ulia to pretty much one knee, dropping her, making her pretty bloodied, with Nesta releasing the celestial energy within herself, forming these astral wings behind her, commanding an audience, essentially. And Ulia, sensing a show of strength, receded, sat back upon her throne, and a conversation was held. She agreed to meet with Kharkov and gave you an item that would essentially smooth over that transition of proving that you were able to come to good standings with Ulia.
It was a fish.
It was a fish.
Very fresh.
Very fresh fish. You were also potentially set up with a little bit of a side quest that if you could deal with these Grey Walkers, this group of individuals who seem to abhor the use of magic, that maybe there might be a little something in there for you.
For the record, they stole my magic.
They did steal your magic. But the group was not aware of this. We come back to this moment where, Rengwen, you were in the DL, the headquarters for Cable and the tailcoats. I was like, turncoats? No, that's not it.
The turncoats.
The cowards.
I mean, that's kind of what they do anyways, but a brief conversation was had, learning a little bit more about a thunder engine and how it works, what some of the goals and aspirations of Cable was, what he actually saw down there in the lab. And then you noticed that Bull, who the party had previously encountered just moments ago, was making their way to the DL. Upon bussing down some of the doors, it was time to get out. You absconded with the group of mostly NPCs and yourself and skittered along the rooftops to safety, seemingly. Meanwhile, Wolfgang was lost in more ways than one, though encountering a familiar name by the individual of Icky Ian, who agreed to take a letter up to the surface to meet with the contact that Wolfgang had. Heading back to the DL, you arrived just as Bull was entering the headquarters, essentially. Realizing this was far too dangerous of a spot, you guys moved along without catching any attention, bumping into the main party, and you all agreed to head to the Glowed End to kind of catch up, regroup, and bounce some plans.
Wait for Ranguin.
And wait for Ranguin. Speaking of, Ranguin, as you descend from these rooftops, landing on the ground, you hear a ticking sound off to the edge of an alleyway. And there, in a black silhouette, standing before you, is Tick and Vicky. And Cable simply yells, "Run." And we will come into that moment. Ranguin, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna run.
Let me see.
Okay.
Run. One for $200.
Run.
Running sounds pretty chill.
Sounds pretty cool.
Sounds
This
like
is
a-
a good
That's a
plan.
great plan. All right, so we will go into a bit of a chase sequence here.
Okay.
All right, coming into that moment, as you begin running, sprinting down this space. Man, Froggy's humping it in the Glowed End right now. Meanwhile,
I found my rhythm.
here's the rhyme. Nessa, as you're running down this...
Wait, what's my name?
Sorry, Ranguin.
What's my motherfucking name?
What's my name?
What's my name, bitch?
Ranguin, as you're running down this pathway, you are moving far faster than the rest of this group.
Why?
Because you have a bonus action dash, which allows you to move your movement speed. You can choose to not move that fast if you want to keep up with the rest of the group, but no one else is moving as fast as you are.
Well, I don't want to leave him behind or anything.
Sure. You don't have to move the full, my god, 90 feet of movement speed that you have.
Jesus.
That's full action. That's action dash, bonus action dash, and movement. Rogues move fast, baby. Moving along this way, I would like you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Which everyone will be doing.
Space is bumping.
Right?
Yeah. Olwell succeeds. Dark fails.
Feels like tension. It's
Cable fails.
Oh no.
It's okay, we don't need them.
10.
You barely succeed. 10 is the DC for this check.
Nice.
It's a 4.
This is to see how exhausted you get from running.
Okay.
And Vicky succeeds as well. So both Cable and Dara take 1 point of exhaustion. Is there anything in particular you would like to be doing in this moment, or do you just want to focus on running?
Well, I'm gonna be looking at the rest of my homies to see, you know, if we're all keeping pace and getting away. I mean, looking behind me to see how close she's getting, and you know, is there a corner we can duck behind?
Roll perception check.
Okay.
I didn't have loop on.
Alba with
17.
Sorry?
17.
17. There's absolutely an
Oh, it's
alleyway
already
that you can duck through. It actually has a small opening due to a bunch of like rubble and junk that has been built up over here.
And how close is she to us at this point?
She's moving just as fast, if not faster than you are. So she is gaining. She's probably at this point maybe 100 feet away from you all.
Does this look like a kind of place where we can hide for a second, or if I were to duck into this corner here?
If you duck into this area, there is a chance that you could potentially hide here.
Okay. Well, but we don't have much of like a head start yet.
Not too much. She's fast.
You have a lack of a head start is what it sounds like.
Okay. Well, this dude just told me to run, but I don't know how far I'm supposed to run. I mean, how long have we been running at this point? We just dashed
You've probably
away.
been running for a full minute now.
Okay, a full minute. Okay.
At like full breakneck speed sprinting.
And she's
Keeping
pretty
up.
close behind us. Am I looking around and seeing that like Darek is getting a little winded maybe, or?
Yeah, they're not falling behind, but they're not as collected as you and Olwell are currently.
Okay, but we're all kind of like keeping pace with each other?
Yes,
Okay.
at the moment.
Do I have any idea approximately how many seconds I could talk to somebody before she catches up to us?
Talking's free. You don't have to stop moving to talk. So you
Okay.
could even say during that,
Okay, great.
that run.
So we're running.
Yes.
And I'm going to yell at Cable like, I thought she was your friend. Why is she chasing us all murderously like this?
Yeah, she is sometimes, but she's not always right in the head. It's occasional.
Okay, so if she catches us, what's she gonna do?
She's gonna kill probably me.
Why?
Because I'm a dude. Let's keep going.
Okay, all right, we're running. Why? What? Wait, what?
Can't explain right now. Do you duck into that alleyway, or do you want to keep going straight?
I mean, I want to keep running. I'm not gonna like leave my friends behind.
And I didn't mean just you. Do you want all of them to jump in there? They'll follow your lead. You're the player. You get to lead.
Okay,
this.
yes, we're gonna duck into the corner. I'm
Okay.
gonna like get
You're
them
all gonna jump into there.
into the little
I
alcove with
would.
me.
All of you are gonna make acrobatics checks to see if you can maneuver your way through this
Okay.
rubble without making it fall on you.
Acrobatics.
Yes, an
Okay.
acrobatics check. This is your ability to squeeze through this space.
You're a rogue.
15.
Oh,
15. That's enough.
I was about to say like 2.
Yeah.
God, Cable is garbage right now.
He's a monkey.
He should be.
I know. God, he should have like a
Does he have advantage?
plus
No,
10
he doesn't.
monkey ability.
He just has a climb speed.
Lab rat skills? Come on.
Oh my God, dark too, garbage.
Shit.
And old Will, how's old Will doing?
Oh, Will did great.
He's a fucking
Oh, Will got a
Our golden
14.
boy.
First time in his life.
That was a group check that I was having. That's 2 fails and 2 successes. I need a straight roll.
Okay.
Rangwin, can you roll inside that skull?
And yes, I'll roll
Oh,
inside
yeah,
the skull.
Look at that cool ass skull.
Like
Here,
on his eyeball.
Hold it, hold it.
This is just
Straight
straight,
roll.
no.
No modifiers.
2.
Oh!
Oh.
Stupid skull.
You kind of like dive, just leap through this opening that's in that space, rolling out on the other side, easy, no problem. Owell runs over and kind of like, but makes his way through. Cable and Dark trip and just hit the wall, and it comes crashing down on them. They are now restrained on the ground.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
They are stuck there until they can either get themselves out or until.
Okay, well,
If
I'm gonna
Vicky
go
kills
back
them.
and go, oh, Will, help me get these guys out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna get them out of the rubble.
So we can do. There's going to be 2 checks here. I would like you to make an athletics check with
Okay.
advantage,
Okay.
and I am going to have the strongest
Why?
of the group,
Advantage though.
which is Cable with no modifier.
Okay.
Yikes.
13.
Okay. 13?
Yes.
Plus nothing?
That is, well,
That
it was
was
minus
minus
1.
one.
14 minus 1. I have plus 6 to acrobatics and minus 1 to athletics.
You
I don't
feel
know why.
things are. You feel
You're
like
nimble,
this
not
this wood and pile of rubble and debris is starting to move, and Dart gets out, but Cable is still trapped. You can spend another round here to try and get Cable out.
I can't leave Cable.
All right.
I can't.
I want one more, and as that moment is happening, sliding around the corner, as like this makeshift crossbow appears on her wrist,
Oh no.
and she fires at Obo.
No! Oh, well, duck! Can he roll with advantage if I tell him to duck?
I will give him a bit of cover because he was helping lift like some of this debris away.
Oh my god.
And oh my god, that does not matter. She definitely hits with a natural 16 plus a lot.
That's a
no!
lot.
Okay, it's not sneak attack.
I'm sorry.
Where'd he get shot?
The face.
And then
No.
she uses one of her legendary actions to shoot him again.
She's not that powerful. What is that?
He'll be okay.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
He's an angel.
Yeah, you'll see him in the celestial plane.
Yeah, he's gonna be an angel soon.
He takes the bolt right to his shoulder, right where the shoulder connects to the rest of his chest, and he's just and he kind of hits the ground. What'd you get for the check?
For which check?
You were doing another athletics check. To
I
see if you
was
could get
doing
Cable
another
out.
one?
Yes.
Okay.
You're rolling with advantage because Cable's
Thank
helping.
God. Okay, 10.
10's enough.
Okay.
Yeah, he rolls down. He's like, "Keep going."
Okay,
You guys
well, I'll grab Will.
All right. I'm gonna have Ticky and Vicky make a check to see if she can't get past this.
Okay.
But her acrobatics is insane.
That one.
12 plus 6, so
He's fine.
18.
Okay, great.
She
Just
kind of
like it.
kicks off the wall and flips, landing, and continues pursuing after you all. She is gaining rapidly.
It's so extra.
Really badass. I'm not gonna lie.
She's so hot right now.
It is in this moment, I would like another round of Constitution saving throws.
You got this.
That's a nat 20.
Natural 20.
Told you got it.
I'm going to give one of... you get to choose. Olwil, Darik, or Cable. Who gets advantage on this check?
Darek.
Darik.
But no
Fuck
hesitation
Olwil.
there.
It's fine.
It's a good thing you did. Yep. That's a 6 to an 11, which is enough for him to succeed here.
Okay, good.
Olwil with a natural 18.
Angel boy.
And then Cable
Like, yeah, that's right, of course.
That's right.
with a 13.
Yay!
Plus 1, that's enough. You guys are continuing forward, but she is still gaining and not slowing at all. It is in this moment that as you come to a T cross section, as you go running by, you see someone else is running towards you as well. Giant, maybe 7 feet tall, just running down this pathway. And you see it is Pimp, the giant whale individual, the ally to Cable. And as you guys cross and Vicky comes in, she just catches her, lifts her up off the ground, and rolls into the side alleyway. And she hits her to the ground, just go!
Okay, let's go, I guess.
You all stop for a second and then keep running, keep running,
Okay.
keep running. I'm going to make some opposed checks here real quick.
Don't kill Pim.
Pim's gonna be okay, she's a lady.
She's the lady.
Oh, whoa, whoa. It doesn't always matter.
No, but she's,
Someone's in
I
their
get the
way.
feeling she has she's trying to murder the menses.
She is.
Murder the menses.
Except if someone gets in her way, she might just kill them too. That's kind of how those murder bots usually work.
You continue
Murder.
running.
Okay, we're
forward.
running and I'm gonna go, Cable, is Pim gonna be alright?
Yeah, she's going to be just fine. She's more than strong enough to deal with her.
Okay. Where are we going?
Gloating, gloating, gloating.
Okay,
Neutral
alright.
territory, it's too populous. She won't want to go hunting there.
Lead the way, bro.
You guys run for 3, 5, 10,
I can't believe we made it.
10 minutes. You're starting to slow down a bit. You're letting your breath catch back up with you, and it's more, you're not action dashing at this point, just moving your movement.
Okay.
She drops in front.
You've made it away from Vicky for the time being. As Vicky got a natural 1 on her acrobatics check to get out of Pim's grapple.
Nice.
And Pim is a grappler.
Nice.
Alright.
I'm really glad
Thought for sure
my
Olwil
wife
was
didn't
dead
kill
there.
any of your friends. That would have been real awkward for me.
I mean,
Wait, you guys were just
I dropped
betrothed
Olwil to
then.
below
Sure.
half his HP.
Sorry, my betrothed. My bad.
He has 15
my,
HP. I
My
took
dead
9 points of
betrothed
damage.
Yeah, you're
partner.
back from the dead lady fiance.
Corpse bride.
Yeah, my corpse bride. Sorry.
It's at this point that you
Patent not pending.
bust out into a bit of a wider street by this point, and you can see the large river and the bridge off to your side, maybe a couple blocks down that way. You can see it off in the distance. The glow of the glowed end is starting to light up. It's not nighttime. You can still see the majority of the light coming down onto the Baron's tower, so you can tell it's still daytime.
Okay.
You are free. Follow to the glowed end.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna head there.
We will come out at that moment to the main group. As you guys are crossing the bridge currently.
We're gonna need a minute. Run!
Where it's taking Vicky distance.
I wouldn't
On the
run.
glow den.
I wouldn't run from her. I'm
It was a job well done.
Did you say whale?
See you next week, y'all.
And that's our stream. Thanks for joining us tonight.
I can hear
Hit the
Daniel
button.
booing.
And that was all of campaign 1.
I really hope he did.
We're gonna
boo,
roll some
and
new
then he was
characters,
like,
get some new art.
Boo.
What are you guys doing? Where would you like to go?
Suffering from a really fantastic pun.
Last decent tavern?
Yeah, okay.
That's where we were last night.
Mm-hmm.
Was that last night? Jesus Christ.
Last night.
Felt like weeks ago. Get it? Because it was weeks ago for us. All right, moving on.
I
Feel good?
I don't like who we are without Daniel.
We need Daniel here to boo us.
Yeah.
To properly boo us. Yeah.
Keeps us in check. Alright.
Okay, well, I think we know the way, right?
Yeah,
Right over there.
Great. Okay, good job, team.
Is he still with us, the professor?
The professor is still with you.
Professor, you're awfully quiet today. Tonight.
I'm just taking in everything that needs to be thought about and calculating everything. But don't worry, I will be moving forward with you all, and I'm putting things together right now.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Sorry, Daniel.
Wolfgang,
I'm doing my best.
what have you been up to?
It's an odd question.
We just saw him,
Oh,
right?
you guys
Yeah,
just ran into
we
Wolfgang?
did just technically all
Oh,
run into
okay.
Yeah, you guys bumped into each other. There was a bit of a conversation, and then you guys were like,
He
"I
did
go
just
then."
tell us that he lost his powers
I-
and
did I
was
t-
dealing with the gray folk.
I did mention that. I don't remember.
Sometimes I'm awfully forgetful.
It's fine.
I
So am
wasn't listening.
I. We know. You weren't even there. Yeah, so that's, the long and short of it.
Okay, so, are we gonna go kill some guys?
I have an idea on how we do kill said guys.
Before we head off and start killing people,
No, we're going to have to do that tomorrow.
yeah, we do have a fish that we have to deliver to Kharkov.
Shit, we have a fish. Well, I don't know that, actually. A fish?
The professor has the fish, right?
Sure.
Why do we have a fish? I don't understand.
Oh, Ness here turned out to be quite the negotiator.
It's all part of the plan.
I knew she edited her. Okay. But I don't really get why a fish is part of that.
It's more symbolism. It's a sign of
Are we supposed
fish.
to eat the fish?
I don't really know. No, definitely not.
What-
Deliver the fish.
No, basically, Ulya sends a fish to Kharkov because Kharkov never gets fish because Ulya hoards all the fish. Because she's from the place where there's fish and doesn't want Kharkov to get any. So the fact that the fish got out is remarkable and Kharkov will be impressed with us.
Is this a scan? Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Well, I thought we were waiting for Rengwin.
Oh shit.
But does she know to meet us here?
Where is Renglin? Why isn't she here?
She was back at the DL. I think she was
She's going
going
to go make a map.
map of the city.
The DL was turned upside down, it looked like, by our cowboy friend from the other night. Last
Right.
night.
Hmm.
So,
Well, I'm sure Cable had a way out of there.
he seems like the slippery type.
You guys aren't even worried about me.
Why would we?
I could
So tough.
I'm so tall.
You're so tough.
She can hold her own. She's
So,
tall.
So we have a fish that is probably fresh, right?
We better deliver it while it is fresh.
Right.
Yeah, we're on a bit of a timer.
So do
Unless
we wait?
they have some ice behind the bar.
I mean, a couple of us could go on the delivery, and a couple of us could stay waiting for Renglin.
I don't know about you, but bad things tend to happen when we split up.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, he's right. I mean,
Yeah, that's
you
a
lost
good
your
point.
powers. Ringwood's on the run. We had, well, quite terrific negotiations, I must say.
Thank you.
But, yeah, I don't think it'd be best if we split up right now.
Maybe we wait until evening. If Rengwin doesn't come up, then we go as a party and take Kharkov up on his offer to spend the night.
Maybe we could talk to somebody in the bar and get our fish kept cold. I don't
On
know.
ice. I mean, I could keep it cold with a bit of magic here and there.
Oh, really? Well, that's probably a better idea.
Okay.
Prestidigitation, I'll cool it down.
That's a thing? Fantastic.
Nice.
Didn't know
Yeah.
You can heat or chill
Oh.
5 cubic feet of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. Fantastic. So, let's get a drink, right? Professor, you buying?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
What a good guy. Same bar? Or are we going to a new place?
I like
Yeah.
familiarity.
Last decent bar, yeah.
Ooh, I can
That's where we were at before.
play that stupid game again.
Maybe you can teach me how to play.
If you can, hopefully he can teach me how to play too, because I'm not totally sure how it works. But,
Professor,
hey, no, not.
we don't have any money. I want to play.
Do you think you could spot a wee bit of gambling?
I'm just going to play a little bit of skee ball.
They have skee ball.
Yeah. I'm going to
Roll
try
for
to
skee ball.
test my strength a little bit.
They have
Roll
some
a
darts.
persuasion check.
Gotta give him advantage.
No.
Oh, no.
Natural 20.
Oh,
For a 21.
Daniel, I'm so sorry.
He's very persuasive.
You've got 8 gold.
Nice.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the buy-in's like 20.
It was.
Roll a deception check.
No, it was 20.
No, it's not.
Well, the initial buy-in is 10, but then he had to every round.
If you keep going, yeah, but buy-in's 10.
I lost all the
Natural
gold.
20.
8 total.
You get 2 more.
Okay, thanks.
Off gambling.
As you run away, Wolfgang grabs you. Not without me, you're not coming.
Okay.
We're doing this together.
He needs 10 gold too.
Yeah, sure, what the hell?
What, do I look like some sort of charity?
You were more than willing yesterday.
Yes, well, we were blowing off some steam.
Let's blow off a little bit more. I lost my powers, for God's sake.
How about I watch how well you can do, and if you can win a bit of money, I'll be more than happy to spot you some more.
Okay, how about this?
That
If
does not make
I
sense.
To be fair-
need help anteing up for the next round, will you just help me out a little? Just stay close. Be like,
Sure, I'll watch the game. I'm
Okay.
interested.
great.
It's been a very long day for Wolfgang here.
I lost my powers.
He did lose his powers. I think maybe you could spot him just a little bit of gold.
I'm not doing this.
I'm not.
And he walks off.
Alright,
I'm adding 10
not
gold
a
to my
beggar.
inventory.
Before I move him further away from the group.
Alright.
All right, we're in the bar.
Yeah, we're going to Dragon's Den, right?
It's the same.
It's the Dragon's Lair is a gambling game that is held in
Yeah.
the Last Decent.
I'm seeking out that game.
Okay.
I'm seeking out a drink.
All right.
Should you and I get drinks for everyone?
Let's do it.
All right.
Everyone finds the drinks they're looking for.
Easy.
By the time you guys have kind of settled into drinks, you're like heading over to that space. Ringwin, you and the rest of your group kind of bust into the Last Decent Tavern,
Well,
unless you wanted to do something beforehand.
Well, you know, we probably discussed that we were gonna try and go back to the same place, and then I'm gonna tell these guys, like, why don't you guys catch your breath? I'll go, I'll go catch up with the group. So I'm gonna come in, look around. Do I see Wolfgang when I come in?
Absolutely. So
Okay, I'm gonna
Pretty difficult.
very angrily march up to Wolfgang, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, hi, your ex-girlfriend just tried to murder me and everyone else we know. What the fuck, dude?
My ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, whatever that lady is that you were making googly eyes at earlier at the den, that lady just tried to murder all of us."
But did you die?
Wow, that's really cool, Wolfgang. No, I'm obviously not dead. Apparently she only wants to kill dudes, so what did you do to her?
Did any of the rest of... I haven't seen her in 15 years. She
Well-
died 15 years ago, so I don't really know what to tell you. It is not really something I have control over, being as that, again, she died 15 years ago. So your anger at me might be a little misdirected.
She almost killed Darek.
Oh, Will's standing there with a bolt in his arm. Dark's perfectly fine.
Did they walk in?
Yeah, at some
So-
point they kind of catch their breath and.
If I see it.
Yeah,
It looks like...
But I will, like, they're gonna be behind me and Dark's like, old Will is bleeding and I'm not concerned about it. I'm only concerned
Dark's
about Dark.
cool as a cucumber.
Looks like Dark is doing just fine. Our golden-haired friend over here, a little different story.
He'll be fine.
I can't raise my left arm.
You'll be fine.
I'm gonna grab him and like shepherd him away. To, like, let's heal you up.
All right. And the
Where-
rest of you, let's go sit down at the table. We're drawing a little bit too much attention to ourselves right now.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Cable, what is up with
Would Cable
Vicky?
come in here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
If he thinks Safala's not around.
If it's not Wolfgang's fault, then what's wrong with her?
Is all around?
Beats me. Roll perception check.
6. No, 5.
For a second I thought you were like, is he debating whether or not to lie to me right now?
Natural 20.
No, it doesn't look like Safala's
Okay.
here. Sorry, what did you say to Cable?
What? Why did she try to kill us?
Yeah, why did she try to kill them?
It's just a habit that I've noticed of her.
A
It's-
habit, Cable.
It is okay. Yeah, no, it's worse than a habit. It's a preference. I really don't know.
She was not...
So you said that she
a
wasn't
killer.
herself.
Yeah.
So who was she?
Well, she's still her, but I don't know what happened to her to make her do these things. But she acts like a bit of a different person
You've only known her for like a week, right?
Not even.
Yeah.
It seems like it might be something she intentionally does. When I was talking with her, she said she called it hunting. And
When
she
did you
was
talk to
going
her?
hunting. She walked me to the glow den last night.
And she didn't try to kill you?
No.
So it's not like a daytime, nighttime thing.
Oh, like a werewolf? No. Doesn't sound like it.
No, it's kind of random.
Random
usually when-
bloodlust for men
Well, it's
and
when
their
the-
death.
The ticking gets louder. That's when it's like, oh, she's about to trip. Everyone leave, and we'll tie her down, like whatever.
Is that
you
what you
might
do?
need to
You
do-
tie her down?
Usually, I mean, that's what
Oh
we
my
have
God.
restraints on that table for at our place. If she starts ticking too loud, that's what Pim's for.
Look,
She holds it down.
the last time I saw her alive, she was essentially wasting away.
From what?
We call it the wasting. Clever, I know. But it's this disease that affects some people. Actually, she was the first one who ever contracted it, I guess.
Is it contagious?
So, honestly, I have no idea. But if it was, I probably would have it, as my father also just kind of recently passed away from that.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
But from what Victoria told me earlier today,
Earlier today.
Earlier this morning.
this morning, a couple hours ago, really. Clear recollection of that.
Time is weird.
It kind of sounds like her father might
Her own father?
be at the bottom of this. Yeah. I don't know if he ever really liked me. I think I'm gonna have to kill him.
And that's my cue to get a drink.
Yeah, let's kill one person at a time, alright? Our list seems to be building up.
Well, I'm glad you guys were here. I figured you would be. I don't know if you've been back to the DL, but we can't go there.
Yeah, I rolled up as Bull, that stupid cowboy, was busting into the place.
Cable.
Hi. Did you have something to follow up with that?
processing.
Error. Rankwin.exe has stopped working.
In all of that craziness getting over here, is your thingy okay? I know how that sounded. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase.
No, that
Is
worked.
your thunder thingy okay?
He runs up and like puts his hand over your mouth and just shh, no here. It's fine. Not here. Not here.
Okay, Jesus.
That was weird.
Drinks. We're having drinks.
Right.
Clink to
So
not.
staying alive.
Yep.
Alright then. Well, speaking of killing.
Oh, I'm away with Will. We found a booth.
Okay.
I'm not
Never mind then.
here.
It's like the index and the middle finger I got, but the pinky's gone.
What?
I can't. It's the bolt in my shoulder.
You can't. Oh gosh.
That's tennis elbow.
That's. Okay.
What's tennis?
Just
What's tennis?
He's a righty,
stay
right?
still. I'm gonna pull it out.
Oh, I hate this part.
Okay. 1, 2. Yeah.
I was hoping she was going to do the one.
He'll cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Oh, on himself. I was gonna do it for. No, that's okay. I'll let him do it.
Good call.
Keep my spell slots.
What happened to you?
So I don't know. A robot tried to kill me.
That's
You know, a lot's happened since we left the temple.
We started getting chased by some half robot lady person, and then a whale saved us.
Well, thank God for that.
I see what you did there. That was good.
Yeah, thanks. I'm sorry. I
I was
shouldn't
feeling
make you
better.
laugh.
No, I'm good. How good is he?
Are you
He's
good?
actually pretty good.
Okay, good. I know we haven't, really been on our mission, and we've kind of been distant the past few days. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We suddenly have a very large group that we're trucking around with, so.
We do, but you're still my mate. My buddy.
Nice.
A good
Redwind's
boy.
gonna walk
Like
up
a tomboy.
behind Olwil and do like a little slap on the back.
Okay.
Go, you really held your own back there, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, are you all right?
I'm glad that's healed before you did that.
Nesta, you guys still need some help going to talk to the lady person about the things?
We actually talked to her already.
Wow.
And she gave us a fish, and it went really well. So we're...
Is that like a normal sign that things went well?
Yes. Actually, yes.
Oh.
We are planning on going to see Kharkov with the fish.
Oh boy.
Okay.
We're hoping to move negotiations along for both districts, I think.
Cool. So we're still doing that whole thing,
Which thing?
the overthrowing the government.
Kind of
thing?
in a more subdued way. We're going to help Ulia by wiping out these grey ones that took Wolfgang's magic.
Wait, what?
Oh, we've got a lot to catch up on. I'll fill him in on.
All right.
Isn't Icky Ian also with us?
Yeah, it's like Ian. He's here.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Our new favorite
Dominic's like,
NPC.
I'm never making another NPC. They're always traveling with you.
I like Ian.
We have 10 NPCs traveling with us at all
We're building
times.
our own army.
Bring them all into a nice small area and then fireball.
At 5th level.
Wow, so you guys just stormed in there and kicked some ass, huh?
Pretty much.
Wow.
We missed you though.
Oh,
I mean,
Really?
you guys.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I missed you too. Yeah. We didn't get a chance to make any maps. But yeah, I'm glad we're all back together. What do you mean Wolfgang lost his magic? What he's magic?
We're all magic.
Well, I guess that there's
Oh, like his red stuff.
sure, yeah, something to do with his well, I would call it divine energy, but I'm sure for him it would be something more personal. I don't know, his inner magic, his inner divinity.
Oh, like
I'll allow
this. And she brings out her psionic blade.
Exactly. But these
Wait,
guys seem like bad
So the
news.
gray guys can take that away?
They can.
Well, that's fucked up. How do they do it?
I don't know.
How
Is
close?
it like a
how close
spell
are
or a
they?
curse or
Not too far away. Maybe 20, 15 feet away.
Wolfgang?
I have a plan.
Wait, what happened to you though?
Why don't we not shout across the bar?
Come to the booth.
Okay, well, there's like 10 of us at this
We're
table.
in a little booth.
And there's 3 of you over there. Why don't you guys come to our table?
Kylos will just drag a table across the bar and put it up to the booth. And then just followed by chairs.
What is your plan?
I got part of a plan.
Are we all at
No, I'm gambling right now.
You're gambling, so you're gone?
Which we will come to that in a moment.
Should we get Frogland in on this one?
No, he's making
No.
us money right now.
Just a minute!
I have a feeling
Where's the
it's-
professor?
he's literally right in front of you.
Hello.
Oh! Hi.
Anyways,
I'm
alright.
having plans too, but I'll update you after Wolfgang.
Fantastic. So we understand that these, our friend Icky Ian, which have you met the whole group? The whole group.
He kind of crawls out from underneath the table. Hey, it's me. How's it
Hi!
going? Name's Icky Ian.
Take it easy.
I'm
Go ahead.
Renwood.
Hi, it's good to meet you.
Don't bring that
Mr.
hand
Ricky.
anywhere near me.
No open orifices.
All right. So
Are you a wizard?
I was afraid of this.
No, but I'm something close to it.
You are so cute. I mean, handsome. I mean, I love you.
I might need to think about some new branding.
She is a big
I don't
thing
think
for
you're
wizards.
icky at all. I think you're the cutest, sweetest thing I ever saw.
All right. Why don't
She's
we?
a good one.
Why don't we just take it down a notch here?
Okay.
All right. So
And I
Ian.
kind of, is he close to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I pet his head?
Sure. He loves it. His little tail kind of.
Right.
Okay.
God.
Whatever
Okay.
floats your boat.
What is your plan?
That's a great question. Let's talk about it. So, Icky, has told me that these gray guys reside in some sort of chapel, steeple, whatever the hell it's called. A godly place, or what was probably once a godly place. Anyways, my thoughts are we firebomb the shit out of it. We have Kylus's friend, Oz, invisibly go in there, drop some sort of something, ideally some sort of shrapnel bomb, weapon, something of that effect, forcing them all to hopefully go out the front door where we have magical darkness waiting for them, and we slaughter them. I would love notes, so...
Well, first of all, why should we risk losing our magic for whatever all this is?
Treasure. I mean, we were trying
Julia
to...
asked us to clear them out.
We're trying to get in the good graces of... yes, 1 second, Ringwin. I'll call you in a minute. We're trying to get in the good graces of these... What the hell are they? Gang leaders, whatever they are.
Barons.
No,
No, they're not barons.
They're not
Right,
barons. Whatever the hell these gang leaders are. We're trying to get in their good graces, A, which this could help significantly. B, I don't think you guys have told me this, but let's just pretend that you had, since we're playing make-believe. Apparently we're being promised some sort of treasure for getting rid of them. And C, they took my fucking magic and I want to fucking kill them all. Now, ideally, I want to get this done without them ever being able to fire a shot at us. And that is why we force them to single file out the front door and kill them where they stand. Again, notes?
No, it's good. It's a good plan. It's a good start. Good jumping off point.
Sure.
Is there a way we could do all that and not mass murder?
If you kill all of them, will you get your magic back?
So, Icky over here has told me that it is literally just a day. So tomorrow, when I would assume we'd execute said plan, I should have my power back.
Why are you so hesitant to kill people all of a sudden? Didn't you just say earlier today that you've killed tons of people?
I have. They deserved it. Well, there's a difference between killing somebody in combat and mass murdering someone running from a
Just so we're
Fireball.
clear,
If you're gonna get your magic back in the morning, I feel like this is, no offense, a little bit of an overreaction. You want to kill them all?
I've been told that once or twice in my life. So
Look, they
Sound
sound like
There is
dicks,
one thing
Okay, they
that
sound awful.
there's one other thing about them that I think is kind of pertinent. You remember that scary, very tall guy you described?
I'm not there right now.
Who else met him? You met him?
Nessa had met him.
Remember that scary, tall guy you met when we first were together? I kind of have a feeling these guys work for him.
Mr. Gush?
God.
Gusher.
Lord Gesh, I think is what she's called
Lord
him.
Gush.
Okay, hearing the Lord Gesh guy.
Oh, Lord
I'm
Gush.
not sure, as I never met him myself, but the way you and Frogman described him, these guys have very similar feeling to them, I guess.
Then by all means.
All right, now all of a sudden you're.
Oh,
in
so
for
they're
it.
with the blood cult.
I do not know.
Well, you can't just accuse people of being in a blood cult if they're not.
I didn't accuse them of anything.
You said they were with Lord
I didn't
Gash.
say that. I said, to me, based on her description, they seem somewhat similar. They're
In what
Just
way
to say
exactly?
a wee bit of curiosity, why are you suddenly so gung ho for killing them? What exactly is this Lord Gesh all about?
She told us to.
Did you not hear the professor talk about him all this? Oh, he's bad news. Like end of the world bad news. Like they want to bring back Orcus bad news. So,
Right, but I mean you, personally. You had a one-on-one with him, right? He brought you in the room.
I look at Allwill. He was gonna hurt my friend.
So, stamping these guys out could help keep the two of you safe.
Cable,
If they are involved.
Okay.
do you like these guys? These gray guys?
No, I won't touch them.
You know a lot about like what's going on here with the people. Are they generally disliked?
By the majority, yes, absolutely.
I mean, they jumped me in an alley.
They do
Have
that
they
a
been
lot.
taking away a lot of people's magic?
Yeah.
It seems to be their thing.
But then it comes back in the morning.
Have they killed anyone?
Of course.
Of course. Oh,
Right.
There's plenty of
There we
people. So is Kharkov. So is Ulia. Like, who hasn't in the city? I mean, no, I have to.
would this place that you live, Tongton, Voxstrom,
Tongton's up above.
do you think that everyone here would be better off without the Grey Goose guys?
Right?
Grey guys.
Grey Goose.
Goose.
No, it's
That's what we're
total-
drinking.
Without the Grey guys.
Yeah.
Again,
Are they dicks enough for us to murder?
it's
Well-
not murder. It's combat.
I've never met them. It would be murder.
I've never had the numbers to deal with them before. You lot seem like you could possibly handle it. The biggest concern is, it's what he said about getting hit.
What do you think about the plan that I just presented?
I mean, it could work, but
Do you seem the tinkerer type, being as that you made it very clear that you're the tinkerer type.
yeah.
Do you have anything that we can use that could assist in taking these guys down the way
Maybe
I
the-
suggested?
The knife bombs that she had mentioned.
That isn't currently getting rolled over in my place right now. No, I took what I needed
The thing.
and I dipped.
Do you think Vicky would help us if she snaps out of her murderous rage? Or we could use her murderous rage to our advantage.
Right, we could just send her in there. She'd be the.
Does she
dude.
ever hunt Grey guys?
She's killed a couple, yeah, sure.
I don't want her getting hurt in this.
Well, it's not. It's
Just
She
us
seems like
then,
she can
right?
hold her own.
It's not exactly. She's not like a gun that you aim and pull the trigger. She's gonna do her own thing.
Okay.
So you could ask, but that's a gamble.
If you put the inside of her,
Okay.
do you think that'll help with whatever kind of
Well,
ticking situation is going on?
That's what I'm working on right now. I don't know how to get this smaller, and honestly, I'm gonna need a doctor. But I'm a science guy, but I don't really know the anatomy. I've never really done surgery before, let alone replacing someone's heart.
Well, I think if we found a way out of here, we could skip that whole operation, and we could get Vicky to your clerics.
Oh, so we're gonna take
And
Vicky with
Laminsa?
us? Is that cool with you, Wolfgang?
Do you think
I
they might
mean,
be able
It
to
is
help her?
very cool with me.
Did you guys have a bad
Sure they
breakup?
would.
Oh, she died.
Again, she died 15 years ago.
Sorry.
That's a super big element that I feel like's hard to forget.
It's not that we broke up. She died.
But you did kind of break up when
I
she
buried
died.
her because we were going to be married. Again, she died.
But she's not dead now.
I'm not sure how.
So are you
Fucking
guys?
clearly.
Are you back together automatically now that she's not dead?
I'm gonna go check on Frogman.
Were you in the apartment when she stormed out
I'll go with
after I
you.
tried to?
Yeah, it seemed like you guys are broken up now.
I think I'm winning, guys.
As this conversation fades into the background,
So-
we'll go into a little bit of gambling.
Yeah, as I was heading in there, I wanted to cast 2 spells first.
Oh,
Well,
You only
Wait.
have 3 spells.
Would be Frogman.
All rituals, don't worry. So first 10 minutes of being there, I want to ritual cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And then I will
Peter.
also ritual cast
like
using my Awakened Spellbook ritual spells, so to hasten it. Detect magic. So hopefully I can see my Unseen Servant because I'm detecting the magic.
Working on
Yeah, that makes sense.
Adds up? Cool.
I would also say, I mean, you know where your unseen servant is
No.
at all
That's what I was
times.
gonna
You're the one
continue.
connected to the magic. on it. Yeah, I wouldn't say you would need detect magic if you want to keep that one down.
Nah, I'll still keep
Okay,
it.
sure. Yeah.
Doesn't take a spell slot. It's just my racial
Rather than a
ability.
sense or a feeling,
Or
you
just
have a
my-
clear visual image for yourself where your unseen servant is. I will not denote
Cool.
a gender.
Yeah, I don't yet know how I'm going to use them because I don't yet know the rules.
Sure.
But
You will learn them soon.
I want them as options.
All right. Okay, I will break down the rules without the roleplay side of it.
Okay.
So
I'll take
essentially,
notes.
Dragon's Lair, the first round of going in, 10 gold buy. In that moment, you decide to choose either platinum, a piece of art, or a magical item. A piece of platinum, you get a D4 to roll. A piece of art, you get a D6 to roll. And a magical item, you get a D8 to roll. You will roll this when you leave the lair without being eaten by the dragon, and you will steadily and slowly over the course of 3 rounds, assuming you can afford the buy-in, accrue a cost. So say you go in, you get a magical item, and you roll a D8 and you roll a 1, it's not that great of a magical item, might behoove you to go back in again. If you get a D4, just by picking up some platinum, you roll it and you get a 4, it was pretty good for the platinum. Maybe you stay out. If you retire and decide to not go back in for the remaining rounds, there's 3 rounds in total, you're done. You can't go back in if you change your mind.
Okay.
When you pick up a piece of treasure, there's a chance that the dragon wakes. The chance increases the higher the die value.
Do we know those chances?
No, you don't.
Okay. You mean I can't optimize it? Okay, but
The
it's
chance
a
increases because it takes
small
longer.
chance for plat, big chance for magic items.
Yes. But big chance for being eaten. If all adventurers are eaten before 3 rounds is over, the house takes the pot.
Is it the same odds every round? Like, let's say platinum's a 10% chance. Is it 10% chance the second and third round
Yes,
as well?
always.
Okay.
It is always the same. The only time it increases is if you go up a die value.
Okay.
Because you're spending more time searching for the item.
Yep.
The platinum you can just pick up and leave.
So it's
Magic
whoever
items are
has
buried.
the highest value at the end that's not dead.
Hmm?
Whoever has the highest value at the end that's not dead.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Which
After
might
3
behoove
rounds.
you if you see people are being really risky with their bets and keep picking up magic items. Maybe you pick up a platinum and then you just retire. Because if they all get eaten, you're the last living person, you get the pot.
Cool.
Even if you only rolled a 2.
Hi, man, let's do it!
Let's do it! Okay. You've got 3 other competitors in there. It is 4 adventurers.
Earl.
The
Bronx,
pot is currently 40
and Bobo.
gold going in. Good sir, what would you like to pick up?
So let me deduct my 10 gold. I am the first person to pick up an item.
I mean, you all go at the same time, essentially, is
Okay.
the idea.
Okay. So, I will.
Magic item, magic.
Yeah, I'm going magic item
Hell
first.
yeah.
Going magic item. Okay. All right, you go in, grab magic item. We will see. Does the dragon wake? The dragon does not wake.
Okay. And I rolled a 4
All right.
on that D8.
You get to keep that. Do you want to continue going in?
So you could be
Yeah,
tied.
dog. Wait, so question. My chance of waking the dragon, if I went for plat, but a co-adventurer
Mhm.
went for magic item,
Mhm.
I only have the plat chance of
Yes.
waking them. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's like we went in one at a time kind of
Exactly. It's not necessarily win it one at a time. It's who's going the closest to the dragon to get the most valuable stuff.
So it's like dragon's here, platinum's here, art is here, magic items here.
Yes.
Got it.
thing.
And then when the dragon wakes, whoever's the closest, they're getting eaten.
I'm going in again.
All right. Everyone else is going in as well. Do you have 5 more gold to throw in?
5 gold?
It's 5 gold for each additional trip in.
Yeah, dog.
All right.
That's why it cost me 20.
Yeah. So what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20 more?
Wish I was gambling instead of arguing with Renguin about
That's
my
a
girlfriend.
pot of 60 gold. What would you like to take?
I'm going for plat this time.
Okay. I'm just going to roll my stuff now,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll delete them if they got eaten.
Oh, that was cocked. Another 4.
Okay, let's see if the dragon wakes. The dragon stays asleep.
For everyone?
For everyone went for platinum this round.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so no one's eaten.
No one's been
I'm
eaten.
still 1 out of 4.
Yes, and this is the final round. It is an additional 5 gold to go in for this last bit.
I'm
Or
doing
you
it.
can retire.
No, I'm going in.
All right.
Go for a magic item.
One of them is going to retire. 2 more are going in. So that's 15 more gold.
I'm pretty good so
The
far.
pot is 75 if you continue to go in. Otherwise, it would
Okay.
just be 70.
Yeah, so I'm in for this 3rd round, yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm going platinum again.
Platinum again.
Uh-huh. I'm doing pretty good. I
These
want to stay
guys are
conservative
actually going
now.
to push it to art pieces. That's pretty good.
It's a decent game.
Thank you.
Do it.
Only a 1 that time.
Okay. The final moment. You win platinum?
Platinum.
Okay. The dragon wakes.
On me?
Not on you. on both of them, they're out. They both went for magic items. They pushed it too close.
I just have to beat the person that retired last.
Yes. So what do you have
9
in
total.
They have 7.
Oh!
You win the pot. 75 gold is yours.
Oh!
Let's go spend that shit.
Bow ties for everyone.
Bow types.
Fuck.
I will say at that moment of celebration,
Trades with
the people who were moving away from that conversation show up at the table. So you show up right when everyone's kind of like, ah, phew, and this little guy over here is just raking in the dough.
Well, all of us showed up to that?
You two are still talking. They moved
we
away.
I'm gonna not show that I have money.
Well,
We see you-
everyone just
we
saw
see
you
you
do
scrape-
that.
You saw
gotta
you
take it.
Yeah, we saw you scraping
Oh,
it
you
into your
came to my
pockets.
table. I didn't go to their table.
So there's only one table.
Uh-huh.
There's only one table that people can go to for the Dragon's Lair.
Okay.
So we're arguing
Okay,
about.
so I'm
whether
not
or
hiding it then.
Yeah, about
Which
marital
road?
Just trying to get some
aspects.
clarification.
It's weird when when your fiance passes away. Do they come back? Are they still your fiance?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's dead, and I've known that she's alive for 5 seconds.
So who just came to the table? Everyone but her?
And me.
It's
those two.
yeah, and the professor's been here.
Oh, okay. I'll say, Professor, this is for you. And I'll give him 10 gold plus another gold tip.
I made money back.
Mhm. That's for
Like-
trusting in me. Remember that.
Looks like Mr. Nand is doing quite well.
Yeah. Guys, look what I have. And I do a little bit of.
At this
It's a
point,
rain of
Oh.
And then I
say that
quickly
we
gather
finished
all
our
my
conversation.
Well, actually, at this point, Wolfgang will slam his fist onto the table and get up and walk over to them. Done
everyone
with this
kind of jumps
conversation.
and stares, and you move off. Cable just kind of.
touchy.
The game's really easy. You guys want to play forever?
You think you can?
Oh, I
I'm-
think we need to go deliver a fish, my friend.
Okay. Next time we'll play forever.
So,
As long as you're spotting me.
so
I got
real-
you, buddy.
Real quick, are we going to go deliver this now, or should we, I don't know, regain all of our power back before we do that? It sounds like everyone's pretty beat.
Well, I think we should definitely
I feel
drop this
fine.
fish
It's
off.
like 4 in the afternoon.
Do you want me to take the
At
fish?
this point, yeah,
Never
you're coming
mind.
up on 4.
Maybe we should go take
Yeah.
this.
So let's go to the fish, and then in the morning when you're feeling strong again,
We go slaughter.
yeah, that
and
sounds
do
fun.
it. Like in this.
I'm still not sold on this whole.
A question I had for you all. So the plan as it stands is we are inciting revolution, essentially, and then slipping out the back door, correct?
Which back door?
Roughly, yeah.
Buddy.
Well, so that was my plan. I was going to go hunt for that. I think I'd take a couple of our allies and see if I can't find that while you guys set up this deal between them. Incite the revolution, and I will go find the back door.
Do you
Wherever
think
it may
you'll be safe that way? Who are you going to take with you?
I mean, I could go with him as Cable walks up. I do know that, I mean, while it is risky, that dragon underneath is guarding the only other way out of here.
You guys are gonna go check out the dragon?
Well, we're not going to deal with the dragon, but we're just going to, we can scout a bit.
I think this is a perfectly convenient way for you to get everybody out of here.
Well,
Isn't it, though?
It really is.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Okay,
Wait,
so,
so
it's
it's
going to
just you and
be.
Cable?
I mean, unless anyone else, and kind of looks to the sea of NPCs.
So I'm
who
gonna-
Icky kind of just like,
I'm gonna-
I'm not really about that. I've got my own little thing that I gotta take care of.
Speaking of which,
Exactly.
let's go.
Cable, before you go,
Yeah.
the unmentionable thing Or do you have a place I can keep it safe? Someplace no one will find it. If you're willing to part with it.
Thing.
Roll persuasion check.
Right.
It's too bad you're not proficient on that.
If only.
If only you're a charisma-based guy.
22.
He rolled a 1 for a total of 22.
Actually, I know exactly what he rolled.
16.
Jesus.
That's a tough sell, mate.
You're just gonna
Look.
take it with you?
It's been safest with me so far.
If you're running around town and Bull's looking for you,
He is looking for you.
Yeah, I was there.
look, all I'm saying is if you get caught, it's gone. Simple as that. If you leave it with me, I'll keep it safe.
Hey, Cable, I know you know a lot about this sciencey kind of stuff, but this guy's magic. There are literal planes of existence that he has access to that none of us could ever reach. I've been researching this. I haven't quite cracked the code on it yet, but somehow he has.
Roll another persuasion check with advantage this time.
I don't think you should give it to him.
24.
The second I see you next, I want it back.
But if I've used the way I'm going to hide it that day, I won't be able to pull it out right then.
Then we'll wait. And I won't leave your side until you've given it back.
Right then, I'll just have to not use that until we see each other again.
Tough.
No. Right.
You're literally holding someone's heart right there.
Yeah.
And you can hang out with us a little longer.
I'll try not to break it.
Yeah, like Wolfgang did.
Wolfgang's not there. Wolfgang and Icky Ian went off to the side
Mm-hmm.
to conduct some business.
Her heart's been broken enough times.
Oh my god, I'll fucking kill you.
But if anyone's going to break it again, it's going to be Wolfie.
That's what I'm worried
He's,
about.
I'm gonna release the dragon. That's it. Where's this dragon at? Show me the dragon. Releasing it. Fuck these guys.
So, back to my plan.
Right.
Who else would like to come along from our group?
Oh,
I mean, I don't want to part you two from your close allies, but the more who are traveling with me, the safer we'll be.
Would they be safer with you?
We'll
Hey.
be safer together.
Dark will be safe no matter where he goes. Dark, it's up to you what you'd like to do.
Ness. I don't think they
But
have
if you
anyone
die, I'll never forgive you.
that could heal anyone.
Understandable.
Going with them.
Yeah. And we're gonna
But
go
I think it
try
would
to
be nice
kill
to
a
be
bunch of
sourcing
people.
out a way out of this place. I feel like I've just kind of been hanging around.
She goes and she kind of says to him quietly, "This professor guy seems like he could use your help."
I can get places most people can't, so I think I should go with them.
Okay.
Oh, well, they're gonna need a healer.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Now you
And
really,
I want to get out of here
now
too.
you
so.
really need to go, Dark.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder.
How long are you gonna be looking? Are we gonna see you tonight, or are you gonna just? How are we gonna?
I have no idea.
Professor, I'm talking Professor.
Yes, exactly.
What? When are we gonna meet up again?
I mean, we know the 12 cages match is happening in what, 3.5 days now. So we'll meet up at the 12 cages. I'll tell you all what I've sourced by then.
Is that when we're planning on doing our escape during the 12 cages?
Yeah, not quite. Maybe.
I don't know if
Let's
that's
see how
what
it
we're
goes.
planning, but at least we can meet up then
It is the next.
Meet up where?
at the 12 cages. In the Baron.
Is it like a big place? Like, is there like
I would
a...
assume so. Karkov said it was 12 cages, and it's a fighting tournament, so...
Well, which cage do you want to meet at?
I don't know. Get to the place and we'll find each other.
Doing a really good Daniel, right?
I've been playing D&D with him for a while.
Nesta, it looked like you had something you wanted to say.
I just want you guys to be safe. You'll be safe?
Always.
Well, on the day of the cages, at what would feel like noon, we'll look for you.
Yeah.
Try not to get sacrificed to any cults while you're out.
If you see gray people, oh, I'm not there. Never mind.
Do you all have weapons?
Owl pulls out.
You mean the sword that he's literally threatened 1 million people with? Yeah.
Actually, he pulls out his flail. If
I'm
being
not
honest.
talking to the professor. I know the professor has everything.
Cable pulls out a gun.
Ooh, I hate that.
And then Dark just...
So uncivilized.
Yeah, just has his fists.
Okay.
I have a weapon.
Owl has like radiant energy in his
My
hands.
fists.
They're not a bad team
Yeah,
when you
you're-
look at them lined up like
You're
that.
actually kind of badass
Yeah.
looking.
This is a decent party.
Yeah, it's a decent party.
One shot.
It's just me and I'm DMing myself.
I put my
Play
hand
with
on
yourself.
Dark's shoulder, and I look him in the eyes, and we do like a head kind of thing.
Like cats.
Be well.
You too.
Don't fucking die.
Same to you. Excellent. I like this plan. All right, we'll meet at the 12 cages.
Right then.
Stay safe, everyone.
You too, Phil.
Bye,
I'm going to
sunshine.
let it slide for now.
Hey, Phil.
The group. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Before you go, I just want you to know that I'd like some gold, please.
Frogman has a wealth of it in his pockets and continues walking.
Hey, Nesta, is 64 gold a lot?
Yeah, it's substantial.
I'm substantial!
Yay!
Oh my god, we're dirt poor.
In that moment, we will pull away to Icky, Ian, and Wolfgang.
All right. Gonna give a letter I've written to Icky.
You wrote a letter to Icky?
I did. Well, I wrote it to somebody on the surface. It's got a somehow or another I acquired wax and put some sort of stamp. It's
Very resourceful of you.
that's I'm kind of a resourceful kind of guy.
It's just your thumbprint.
Sure. So who are you taking that to?
If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't
Gino.
remember. Gino
Fitzwillow.
Fitzwillow.
And the treasury.
The treasury. Right.
And
Right.
if this goes how I hope it goes, I think he might have something for you as well before you return to me with his response.
Is there anything in particular I should be aware of that I'm supposed to be picking up? Parcels, some sort?
Nope, you're going to be giving him that letter and waiting for a response.
Ah. You got it.
Just so you know, I probably helped you with that because I do have a scholar's kit on me. So,
I definitely wrote it myself.
but I probably helped you seal it if you
Sure.
wanted.
Fantastic.
What do I have
okay.
on me? Disguise kit, forgery
I'll take
kit,
this.
thieves' tools,
Here's the
Hand
gold.
flute.
and flute.
I grab your hand and like pull you towards me. I was going to threaten you, but it's not a good idea. Please, do right here. I told you, there's another 13 in it on your return. And Gino will also take care of you. Like staring you in the eye, still not letting go.
Yeah, no, it's
This is not a
it
threat.
is extremely uncomfortable. I feel it.
That's kind of the
I
idea.
feel it. It's happening.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Good luck. And he's gone. All right.
He's like down on all fours with the letter in his back pocket and out.
That was expensive.
To Kharkov's?
Let's move
I'll
out.
summon Oz back.
Yes, master.
Huh.
Alright, stay close. try to listen this time.
I join up them. Oz,
Yes.
good to see you.
You as well. I'm, well, what?
Raven.
Transforms.
Yeah, I'll land on my shoulder next
Okay.
to the kind of feathered piece.
Starts like picking at your hair a bit.
So,
Devils.
we're going to Kharkov, gonna drop off the fish. Maybe he can help us with gear, fire bombs, regular bombs.
And the gray guys.
Well, that's it. That's tomorrow. But maybe Kharkov can.
Maybe he wants them gone too.
Oh,
Maybe we can get paid double.
Yeah,
That
get
is
more
an idea.
gold.
Double up on some rewards.
That's the plan. All right, we don't tell him that we're doing this for Ulia. We just present it as an offer to
Who's
him.
doing the talking?
Can I ask a question? So we just give Kharkov this fish, and then he just does what we ask him to?
Yeah, don't worry. We were all there for context. It's a really powerful token.
Nesta?
So he'll like
You're the
the
voice?
fish.
Yeah, I think we got
I'll
two
try.
good voices right here.
You'll do just fine.
I may need a little more liquid courage when we get close.
Of course. And I'll chime in if we need it.
I walk up
Excellent.
to the bar. How much for a bottle?
Yeah.
Depends what you're asking for.
For a bottle.
Well, 2 bottles is gonna cost.
No,
you.
just one bottle.
Just
Got
one
your own
bottle.
Two
sidekick,
bottles.
right?
Well, what are you looking for? Anything
He's
in
gonna buy
particular? Just
2 bottles.
With something dark liquor.
the whole bottle.
Yes.
Meh. Let's say six silver. 6 silver.
Here's 6 silver.
Help that man with the.
I just literally doing that.
So 12 silver.
Nope, we're getting 1.
Come on,
Alright.
man.
We'll start with 1, and then we'll go from there.
He's the boss.
I'm just in the service industry.
Thanks.
And you're doing a great job.
Happy to serve.
Take the bottle. I'm talking whiskey here. Is that what you sold
Yeah,
me?
it's a dark, probably a dark rum.
Fantastic.
Fingernails.
Dark rum, even better.
Mhm.
I'll go to the bar too, and I'll say, hey, what's your most potent thing?
I'm guessing you're talking about alcohol.
Maybe.
You're wondering about wyvern's blood then there.
Let's say it was near an open flame. Is that dangerous?
Yes.
Can I have a bottle of that?
I don't like where this is going necessarily.
Don't worry. It's
Roll a
gonna be-
persuasion check at disadvantage, sir.
5.
This facility is primarily for serving alcohol to drink.
That's okay. Look,
Not
I have gold.
Okay,
And I'll
that's
pull out
fine.
all
I
my
have
gold.
morals.
Oh.
Found the morally one.
I guess
Morals
that's
our
an
only
issue.
weakness.
What if we promised not to light anyone on fire with it?
So we're gonna
All
go.
right, that just sounds so much
Work
worse.
it out.
How can I help you, sir?
I grab both of them and just.
Great. So we're heading to back to Kharkov.
Heading to Kharkov.
Mhm.
As you guys begin making your way forward, we're gonna go ahead and take a break.
I have
Hey.
a lot of
All right,
gold.
we will see you guys
Break.
back here
That's a
shortly.
button.
If
Did
you're
I press it
lucky.
on?
Push the button. And welcome back.
What'd you roll?
Hey. 2.
Okay.
On a D4.
I mean,
Uh,
middle of the road.
Thank you for coming back with us. Previously, before we took our break, the group met up at the Glow Den in the Last Decent Tavern. A plan was created to essentially let the professor and a collection of tagalongs search around town and see if they
Vital
can't
members.
find their way out of this place, sourcing an exit.
You mean people no one cares about? Got it. Okay.
The remainder of the group has agreed to head to Kharkov's into the barrow mine and strike a deal.
No people.
And in that
care.
moment, we are heading forward. If there's any role play you guys would like to do,
Kylas and I are gonna chat real quick.
Yeah. So as we're walking, all right. So, you know the plan.
I think so.
All right. Give me a quick play-by-play.
Well, here's the problem.
All right.
The last time we chatted, I was able to channel into some divine energy and look really cool with wings and glowing eyes. And I don't know if I can do that again.
I don't think Kharkov will really care too much about that.
You don't?
He agreed to it last time without it.
That's true.
So I think as long as we're level-headed,
Mhm.
lay out some clear, good points,
Yes.
he'll be all for it.
All right. And we're
We're
showing the fish. We're showing
Right.
alliance.
You have
and
the
then
fish now, right?
he has
yes,
it. Yeah.
right.
Good.
Wait.
We're showing the fish. We're making an alliance, and then additionally, we're going to try and make some bank with clearing out these gray folk.
Yes. So we're
And
clearing
gonna also
out.
try to see if he can help us kill them as well.
Right.
Or
Well,
severely injure.
we'll just let him know we're going to take out these gray folk, and if he wants to chime in, reward us for it, maybe help us out with a few firebombs.
And we can see what he knows about the gray folk.
Now we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think you're ready. I think you're going to be a fine negotiator. And like I said, if you need me to, I'll chime in. Otherwise, it's all you.
Question for you. You have any of that healing juice on you?
That sweet, sweet juice.
Healing juice? Like a potion?
No. Like your magic.
Oh, are you hurt?
A little bit.
Oh gosh, what's going on? Can I?
Well, I got slashed in the chest by a sword.
Okay, drop your trousers and
My-
go.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
All right,
My,
doctor.
my open chest.
cut the frog and he's got a mask on. Snaps the glove.
I'm so sorry. Here, I didn't know.
I didn't tell you. It's fine.
Well, here's some cure wounds. So you get a 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability. So
Figure we should be at top shelf.
you're probably right.
We're going into this place.
Just to be clear, we are not planning on fighting him, right?
9 points of healing, my friend.
That's convenient. Quite literally exactly what I needed.
Is it? You know, that is divine energy for you.
Ugh.
She knew. Just saying. You keep denying it, but one of these
Kinda
days.
speeds up.
So,
Wait.
well,
Well, I guess you want to be here to drink this. I'll cheers you with the bottle we got. And I'll take a swig. Sucks to suck, I'll say as you done the whole way.
Pull
Right,
out
let's
my own bottle
get
of
outta
whiskey
here.
and I take a sip.
thank you for that. And thank your friend.
I would also like to catch up with Frognand. Well, Mr. Nand, you did try to sneak into my ring with me, didn't you?
It was innocent.
Well, to sate a little bit of your curiosity, I did pull this out for you and hands you a book. This is a book on kind of altering spells and changing things that you might need to with magic.
Oh my god, I
A
mean,
book on meta magic.
this is incredible.
It's ways to quicken spells, cast spells more subtly. Whatever you'd like to do, but it's yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this immediately. Hey, that's amazing of you. Thank you.
From my personal collection, so I would like it back when you're done reading it.
Okay, it's pretty hefty,
Take your,
but I'm on it.
take your time.
Do you bury your face in it immediately?
Well, I try to, and then I realize that I get a little bit of like
I grab you by your.
You're just
I grab you by
walking
the
down
back of
the
your
street.
shirt and put you on my shoulder.
Oh, great, thanks. Does anyone have a Dramamine or anything like that? No?
A
Okay.
what?
I think Nesta has a spell for that.
Okay. This is incredible. And I'll close it up, and before I throw up, I'll put it in my sack.
The book, essentially, from what you quickly read, this is written by Professor Douglas.
Frederick Douglass?
Professor Douglas.
Very cool.
Douglas.
What's the book called?
Metamagic for Dummies. No.
The Wondrous Warping of the Weave.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you just come up with that?
Yes, I did.
Dang!
I don't
That's
know.
why he's the
That's
DM,
why
I
he's
guess.
the DM.
Alliteration, though.
I had to play with it. A wizard wrote it.
Rengwin's gonna kind of fall back next to Nesta and go, so you're pretty much our leader now, huh?
Whoa, no, I'm not a leader. I'm just a talker.
Oh. Well, it's cool with me if you want to be the leader.
Thanks. Thank you. I've never thought of myself as a leader type,
Isn't
really.
that like kind of your job though? To like lead people to the moon goddess?
I guess, in a way, sure. I've always thought of myself more as a shepherd than a leader, but
Well, I'm happy
that
that you're
cleric
shepherding us.
subclass?
Shepherd.
thanks.
It's actually
Bah.
true, it's
Well, it's because you're such a bad group of people. Just kidding.
I'm leaving.
This is going great. I'm glad you made it out okay today. You seem like you're very capable.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, Wolfgang's ex, I think that she wasn't really interested in me so much as the guys. And I don't know what that means, but
What happened to her after you left?
happened
How
to
did
who?
you, Victoria?
I
After
don't know,
you
you
escaped,
pissed her off, and then she walked out.
you're pissing me off. After you escaped from her, what happened?
Oh, Pim came.
Oh.
Pim showed up, and I think she was able to neutralize the situation.
And we don't know what happened after that.
I don't know, she was hugging her when I left, so I think everything's fine now.
Okay. Full body hug, one might say.
All right, that's fair. Okay.
She's safe, they're both fine. As far as I know, Cable said that Pim usually is able to calm her down, so, I mean, if I'd known that all I had to do was turn around and give her a hug, I would have done that, but,
I don't think that would have helped.
you don't know.
Pim's quite larger than you. I've met Pim, haven't I?
Yeah, you've all met Pim.
Okay.
Yeah,
we-
she was.
I'm
She
sorry.
was there
Eat
when
her
you guys
muffins.
came to Cable.
It's okay. I'm just curious as to what happened next.
And I'm sorry if it's a
Soft pillowy
sensitive
muffins.
subject. I know that, like, people and
It is
love
my
is
dead,
like,
my dead fiance. Well, fiance betrothed. Of course, it's a sensitive subject.
just saying.
I think we've got a lot to unpack.
Probably.
Maybe.
Like this fish, so let's get a fucking move on, alright?
Right, sorry.
We're going.
By the way, does anyone need dark vision?
As the drugs kick in.
Our pupils just go.
They all turn red.
It's that red stuff all along.
You guys continue past the checkpoint that brings you into the Barrow Mines. Walking into this space, you kind of retrace a bit of your steps. I'd say by this point, you guys are getting a real lay of this city. You're not really getting lost that easily. Yeah, you guys kind of ask around a little bit where Kakov could be located, and he is apparently attending something over at the 12 Cages.
Oh, guess we'll get a preview.
So we get over to his place and they're like, he's not here?
Yeah, essentially. They offered to take you guys to him.
Great.
Alright, yeah.
Let's go.
Let's head off to the 12 cages then.
Gustav, that the giant shark
Oh no.
anthro beast, kind of come along, follow me, and kind of continues walking, leading you guys. You were brought into a very large square courtyard. Walking in, there are 12 metallic cages that essentially create domes that you can see within them, but it's almost like chain link fence if that was a thing in this world.
What part of the city is this?
This is closer to the mines that you guys came out of.
Okay.
So this is more, not entirely that you're aware of this, but this is more eastern side
Okay.
compared to the Glowden, which is kind of central within the city.
Okay.
But there are 12, maybe 30 feet, diameter is the full, if it's from 30 to 30 diameter. Yeah?
Okay.
30 feet on average. Some of them are shoddily made. Some of them, you look inside, they have these like metal pillars that are inside that have straps of metal and wooden spikes pointing out that are stained with a bit of red across them.
It's probably brown at this point.
So yeah, a little more on the brown side.
It's magic.
Is it?
You guys walk in, you see a number of individuals who are in this space. A couple who stand out is, God, now I gotta pull up his character sheet. Dalith
Oh shit.
is here. You see him with his whip out on fire, and he's striking essentially a practice dummy. Working on that, you see.
Right, I never told everyone that.
Yeah, you didn't. You
Knew
see
he was here.
another individual, a golden dragonborn, but they appear far more draconic-like. They have these
Not flexing?
not flexing, no. A woman. She has essentially like bandage straps, trousers, just kind of basic attire, but her fists are on fire. And she's striking at a practice dummy as well. You see another individual off to the side. This massive, probably 7.5, 8 foot tall bipedal wolf with claws out that are struck with lightning. Practicing on other dummies.
Wolverine, you might say.
More on the wolf side than anything
A
else.
wolverine.
Wolverine.
He's just straight up wolf person.
Wolf person, go ahead and make a history or nature check.
Probably another lab experiment.
Yeah, a lot of these
Huh, that's a 6.
citizens.
6, kind of hard to tell.
Mhm.
And anthrobeasts aren't really common where you're from.
Mhm.
This is kind of your first encounter with them, really. So what this creature might actually be, you're not really sure. But you see Kharkov is off over by one of the cages and just kind of inspecting them, chatting with someone. He sees you all approaching, just, hey, look who's back. You guys chat with Ulia?
Yeah, we sure did. I mean, they sure did. Throw the fish.
I'd say it did go rather well, and he'll pull out fish.
Holy shit. You aren't joking, are you? You really know what you're
Obviously
doing.
We know how
Here, give me
to
that, give me that.
strike a bargain when the case fits our situation.
Prep that for tonight.
Oh.
Gustav takes it and just and walks away.
Good job.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Seafood's back on the menu.
There's menus in that world?
We let
We've
it
seen it.
We've seen one.
So what'd she say? You got fish from her, so
Well,
something's going your way on that account.
We've reason to believe that she's willing to cooperate.
All right. Color me surprised. Did she say anything in particular, or negotiations still in the works?
well, I think we'd want to get you two in a room together. That way you can make the negotiations yourself.
But she's willing to hear what you have to say.
Probably somewhere in the Glowden, then. Neutral territory and all that.
Do you have a place in mind?
There's a couple different spots. I can chat it over with a few people, get back to you.
Just something to think over. If we're going to be talking about you two becoming the barons here, someplace real quiet might be nice.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely not the Last Decent Tavern. Too much of a hot spot. We'll
I
find somewhere else.
I agree with you there. On another note, We've encountered some unpleasant folks here in the city while we've been exploring on our own, and they've done some damage to our friend. These gray folks.
Oh, shit. You encountered the Grey Walkers.
You
All
could
right.
say we encountered them, yes.
How'd you walk away from it?
Poorly.
As most people do. They're a bit of a problem in this city.
Is that
Why
a
are they
problem you
here?
would like us to take care of?
Take care of. You think you could? Risking your neck like that.
Well, you didn't think we could bring you that fish either.
No skin off my bones, but there's some serious risk taking on the Grey Walkers. That Nox poison they carry is something else.
How did they get here? Are they prisoners?
Absolutely. They broke the laws, just like a lot of people.
Did they form their little club down here, or?
That I don't know.
My question is, if Nox is a poison,
Mm-hmm.
could we treat it with an anti-poison?
I mean, it's possible. No one's really had their hands on Nox before. The Grey Walkers are the only ones who carry it. They essentially worship it. It is what they consider the blood of their god.
Who's their god?
The Grey One. Hence the Grey Walkers.
Who's the gray one?
Beats the hell out of me. I don't exactly mingle with them, so,
I don't blame you.
yeah.
Seems there might be something in it for you if we were to take care of it.
Take some heat off my people's back. They'd only have to be looking out for Ulia's gang. Well, shit, maybe that won't even be a problem here in the future soon.
We are happy to be of service for you and the people here, but we are looking for a way to the surface.
You're mercenary folk, I get it. There's always a cost. So what? You get rid of the Grey Walkers and I'm offering something else in return.
If you'd be inclined.
Fast pass through the 12 cages?
I'd take that.
Wouldn't
We'd
have
fight?
to. No, you'd skip the cages, go straight to the Barrens.
Oh, that
So we
sounds-
wouldn't
I
have
think
to
we'd
fight
take
that
that.
dragon lady? Because she looks fucking crazy.
So Leo? Yeah, you wouldn't have to deal.
Salil?
So Leo.
I see you have our friend with you.
Oh, he's with you.
Well, was.
Bad terms?
I don't know, he just kind of bailed.
Meh. He
Is
seems
he-
like the loner type anyways, so.
Is he getting ready to fight?
Yeah, he's hopping in.
If we were to get a fast pass, we wouldn't have to fight him, would we?
Not unless he makes it to the Barrens.
Could we include him in our fast pass?
Why?
He helped us. It's only turnabout.
He helped us because he had to.
He didn't have to help us. He could have let us rot in that prison.
Or Frogman could have internally combusted him.
Oh shit.
Hypothetically, in that play we were doing.
Anyways, so there's a
Good one.
there's a reward. There's a reward for taking on these gray men.
Depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a fast pass, I can get you to the Baron's Tower. You're essentially in the preliminary rounds by that point.
But then we'd have to fight.
Yeah.
To the death.
Well, it depends on what the Baron's game has to offer for you.
Could we fight all as a team?
Depends on what the Baron's game has to offer for you. I don't call the shots by that point. You're out of my hands.
Is there any way we can get intel?
Mm. If there's someone around town who knows what happens in those games, they're usually gone by this point. Either dead or they left.
Maybe someone that has access to the surface world?
I mean, sure. Get closer to Old Tonkton. There's bound to be people who talk, but getting through that gate ain't no easy task.
Icky Ian.
Who's already gone?
Fuck.
I wouldn't trust Icky Ian as far as you could throw him.
You know Icky Ian?
Yeah, of course. Most people know Icky Ian.
Oh.
His reputation precedes him.
That it does.
So, I have an idea on how to take on these gray guys. I was wondering if you could help us with a little bit of equipment.
Sure. What you looking into?
Explosives,
Explosives.
combustibles, fire, things of that nature.
Sure, I'm sure I can muster something up like that. You have to give me a day.
We need a day.
I gotta source through. See what I'm willing to part with.
I would say we'd need something like 4 fire bombs, maybe a shrapnel bomb of some sort, a nail bomb, I don't know, something that would explode and do some serious personnel damage.
You want some radius effects. I'm sure we can source something like that.
Okay.
Any weapons in particular beyond that?
Well, now that you mention it,
I've got some glass weapons.
glass?
Sure.
What does that do?
Yeah, you speak the word and it shatters, deals a ton of extra damage, but the weapon's gone by that point. But as long as you don't speak the command word, you can treat that weapon like any old other weapon.
I would be very interested in what you're talking about.
Sure.
How common is the command word?
Well, you would know what the command word is. I'd let you know.
But what are the chances you carrying it on your back and someone accidentally says globetrotter?
Well, you gotta
and then-
say the word with the intent. Don't worry.
Oh.
More often than not, the command word is shatter. Because that's what it does.
I like it.
I will say, once it shatters, it's as useful as a broken piece of glass.
Well,
Very useful.
we only need to use it once.
Alright?
So,
Any weapon in particular you'd like? We got long swords, great axes, spears, javelins.
Spears?
Sure.
I would love a spear.
Sure.
Anyone else?
Anybody
Well,
else?
if you have any upgrade to this, and I'll pull out my broadsword.
Remember, this is a
Sure,
temporary item.
broadsword it is.
An upgraded broadsword?
I mean, I can get you a glass one.
A glass one of this?
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
You got any glass arrows?
Glass arrows gets a little tricky. It's a harder enchantment to pull off. I can look around. I don't know what we have offhand, but I'll see.
What about daggers?
Yeah, we got daggers.
How did that sound? You throw one
Not
in.
as cool as arrows, but
But
I'll take it.
You throw
You're a
one in
dagger
there.
girl.
You throw the dagger in to where what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, if you
Command
guys want
word.
me to throw some daggers at some guys, I'll do it.
I want to throw a lot of things at these guys. Make their days
Yeah,
very,
just
very
give me
bad.
the thing that you want me to throw, point me in the direction of the person you want me to throw it at, and I'll do it.
Okay.
Alright, we'll take 1 glass spear, 1 glass broadsword, 2 glass daggers. We take care of these Grey Walkers for you. You give us a fast pass to the end of the 12 cages.
Seems like a fair deal to me.
And you'll meet with Ulia in neutral territory?
Can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but yeah.
Well, I'd
I'm
say
bringing my
what we're
boys.
looking for.
Don't get me wrong.
I'm sure
Oh, and
she'll
she's
be
bringing
bringing
hers
hers.
as well.
Exactly. That's why I want to bring them. Sure, let me get these weapons for you.
Do you need us to mediate?
Could we limit the number of boys that both of you are bringing? Perhaps 2 each? Your best.
Seems fair enough.
We don't want all out warfare here. And we want it to be subtle.
If I were you, I'd bring Gustav.
Oh, I
Looks
intend to.
super capable.
He is. Alright, let me get those weapons for you. I've yet to make all the glass weapons in D&D Beyond, but mark somewhere that you have a glass broadsword,
Ooh.
glass spear, and 2 glass daggers.
It's fucking handy.
So essentially what it does when you speak the command word, it will shatter, and you can speak the command word on a hit. It will explode, dealing 3 more of its damage die as piercing damage. So if it's a D4, when you shatter it, it adds an additional 3D4 to the damage.
Is this a radius
3D4?
effect? Like would it hit the
No,
user
it's
too?
one target.
Okay.
It is the target that you're striking, and then it shatters and then goes in.
Oh, fuck.
The weapon
Lovely.
is useless and gone by that point.
Yeah.
I have to make it. I've only written out a glass longsword so far.
So
That's
it
so
does.
cool.
It does what?
It is
1d4?
a regular dagger. When you speak the command word with the intent, it will explode, dealing an extra 3d4 piercing damage.
But it.
These weapons are considered magical.
Okay, so it just does 3d4 damage when you throw it and say the command word, or it does an
In
additional.
addition.
And it does an additional.
But could you throw it at someone without breaking?
Yeah.
Could you stab
Yeah,
some people
so long
with
as
it?
you
Okay.
don't use the shatter effect,
Okay.
it just functions as a regular dagger.
So 1d4.
That is
A
so
regular
cool.
magical dagger. And then when you're just like, I'm done with this thing, I need more damage for this strike, shatter it, the weapon's gone, and you deal potentially a bunch of extra damage.
I am a fan of this.
This can stack with things like Smite.
I'm even bigger fan of this.
It's not an action, it's just on a hit, you choose to use the command word.
That is so cool.
Okay.
Excited to use that.
Pleasure doing business.
I'd say we got what we came for.
Give me a day, I'll see what sort of explosives I can get my hands on.
Going to be at that inn that I don't remember the name of.
Neither do I.
Fantastic.
Do I?
It was like the
Mr.
glittering
Note-taker.
something.
It's right across from the last good, decent tavern.
I'm sure I can figure it out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shake on it.
Severed ties?
Right? I'll shake his hand.
At this point, as you guys are like shaking and making this deal,
Roll a perception check.
I have gone over to like the cage where Dareth is.
Dallas.
Dallas.
Dark.
Where
It will
Dallas
never
is.
end.
And I'm gonna. Is there something I can like lean on? Is there like a?
So the cage is one large dome that has a pit that's been sunken down a bit, maybe 6 or 7 feet down. The dome, you see a lot of people people probably crawl all over the dome to get a watch. So they crawl up to like the top of the dome and watch the fight that's happening underneath. And you pick whichever fight you're interested in looking at.
So how far down is he from where we are?
Well, so he's not in a cage.
He's not.
The cages are completely empty. No one's in them.
Where is Dareth?
He is off. He's
Dareth?
off to like the right hand side. I know this is tough. There are some training dummies nearby.
Is
and
there
by the
something
end of
I
this
can lean
conversation-
on and look at him?
Sure. There
Okay,
is
so
something.
there's like
there's
a-
a cage. You
There's
can lean
a
up
barrel.
against it.
It's pretty
There's
important
a
I lean
okay,
on
I'll
something.
look at barrel lean
We are
on. Okay.
leaning.
Okay, so if there's a barrel, then I'm gonna go
You
just
lean on the
kind of,
barrel.
and then hello, old friend.
We left him yesterday, just so we're clear.
Hello, Ranguin.
What you doing?
Practicing.
You gonna
Warming up.
fight?
Sure. Are you?
Maybe.
Why are you over here?
Just want to know why you bailed on us.
We were done.
Were we?
I got you guys out. Now I need to get myself out.
You don't think we might be able to help you with that?
Why would you help me?
I don't know. You could have been in our gang or whatever, but you bailed.
I'm already in a gang.
Oh yeah, the horny butterflies.
It's not the thing, but okay.
The hairy butterflies.
We're closer with the first one.
The horned butterflies.
I'm actually surprised you got there.
Yeah, I got there. Well,
Sassy
I'm
Dallas.
in 2 gangs now too. You could be in 2 gangs.
Why are you over here?
Look, we got a plan, maybe. I don't know if I can tell you about it, but I don't know, maybe we can help each other again.
Roll a persuasion check. I know, stop it.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
It's filthy.
Dirtiest of 20s.
Look, all I'm saying is that dragon lady is gonna kick your ass.
Give him a chance to respond.
And keep not letting him.
And furthermore,
If she's my opponent, I will cross that bridge when I come to it. And I wouldn't be using fire on a gold dragon. I'm not an idiot.
See yourself? It's just trying to extend a fish to you.
A what?
A fish. It's like the thing when you make a deal. You give each other fish. Am I wrong? Anyway, that's how I've seen it done.
The cool
If
kids
you
do it
don't
that
want
way.
my fish, then you go ahead.
Don't say it like that.
Whatever. Whatever. Be that way.
Got a lot.
As you take your fish.
And then I'll turn around and I'll be like, but if you change your mind.
Frogman will take you and kind of try to Frogman's trying to pull you away a little bit so you don't keep talking. Say, you fucking nailed that guy. Good job. Fist bump.
at that point, Wolfgang's going to walk up to Daleth. Training?
Oh, they keep coming.
Relax, pal. I just wanted to wish you luck.
Thanks.
You did us a favor getting us out of there. Good luck in the tournament. Reaches his arm out. Does this
The
move.
forearm
Yeah.
echoes in the halls.
Good luck.
Speaking of handshakes, did I notice anything when I was perceptioning my handshake with that guy?
No, no.
Great.
All right.
There's a DC.
I will walk over to Ness.
I will say in that moment, as you're shaking, locking eyes, you kind of get a little distracted off to your right. That very large wolf person has finished training essentially and has just been like side-eyeing you. And as they walk away, their muscles and bones crick and break, and she turns into a human. A familiar human. The one you had bumped shoulders with not too long ago.
Oh my god.
And she continues walking, sits down, and pulls out like a little flask, drinks out of it.
Did you see that?
Is that a friend of yours?
She bumped me earlier.
Wait,
She's
she
just-
what?
She's literally
Easy.
just staring at you.
Easy.
She's
Bumped you when?
on the street. It's okay. It's nothing. It's
Like in a disrespectful way?
no, and like in like probably she didn't see me way. I'm sure she didn't mean anything by it.
Take
We
it
go
easy.
have a word with her. Maybe see if we can clear that up. We don't need any more enemies.
All right. Well, I'll make friendly with her and I'll walk over.
Yeah.
Hi.
We are amazing.
Hi.
That was impressive. I didn't know people could shift into wolves like that.
You're a cleric of Lunaris and you don't know that people can shift into wolves.
Yikes.
Hey, lady, she's just trying to be nice, all right?
Technically, well, never mind, I'm not there.
I should say I've never seen it happen before, but it was impressive.
Hmm.
How'd you know I was a cleric of Lunaris?
She looks at your shield.
So you're not from around here then?
No.
Cool. Well,
We are so good at this.
I just wanted to make sure that, you know, things were chill around here, and if you needed a friend, we're friendly, so
A friend. Hmm?
Thank you for being
She kinda stands up.
Do you have a problem with me?
Not necessarily you. But the person you follow, sure.
Lunaris.
Oh, you know her Lunaris god?
I don't know her personally, but I know what they're about. Or what they used to be about.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
By the way, if there's a barrel nearby, I'm leaning.
There's just always a barrel. Carlos runs over and sets one down.
Yes, summon barrel.
Best cantrip. Farts that whole tension.
It's back. It's back.
She stands probably good half a foot taller than you. These thick arms and just fur popping up like all over the place, these wolven-like eyes and these tattoos that are across her body. And I don't necessarily know if I'm willing to talk to you about this in public.
Well, I'm staying here in town if you want to enlighten me further.
Sure. Where are you staying?
It's the...
Oh yeah, that place.
Good you know it.
Really need to find those notes.
Well,
The didgeridoo in.
you seem like a night person. I'm a fan of the night as well. See you then.
Sure.
What's your name?
Ravka.
Nesta.
a pleasure.
Oof, that was a lie.
I said good day.
You did. No.
God.
See you later, bye. Well, that was weird.
Went well though, right?
Maybe.
Making
Today
friends
has been
everywhere
nothing
we
but
go.
Weird.
Wolfgang, who else
Yes.
should we intimidate?
I don't know.
Why don't we
we're
go take a
intimidating
nap?
Anybody? I say we go to the tavern again. We blow off yet some more steam. And maybe make easy.
Do you?
And maybe make it an early night tonight.
Look, I
We
don't
have
want to.
kind of a big day tomorrow.
I don't want to get too
Murder
personal
and
with
whatnot.
you.
So who was that?
Oh shit! I forgot to write her name down. What was it?
Rafka.
Rafka.
Thank you.
With an F?
Rafka.
Rafka.
Rofka, my new buddy.
You guys seem like fast friends there.
You know, she seems like an interesting wolf.
All right then. Let's get out of here because I think this is far too easy. If I'm being honest.
He gave us our weapons and our fire bombs, or no, he's doing the fire
He's doing
shit
that tomorrow.
Got it.
He needs to take stock.
Cool.
Maybe he wants them gone as much as we do.
Still.
I
Let's
feel
go.
like we built a bridge today, and I know you hate bridges, but I think this is gonna help these
I do.
two in this case.
Just go with it.
As long as there's not bridges, I'm in.
All right, let's go.
So again, maybe have a drink, call it an early night. We have a pretty big day tomorrow of killing cultists.
Let's do it.
All right.
Walking.
You guys are calling it an evening potentially.
Yeah, we're gonna let loose a little bit.
We're gonna go head back and unwind.
Party.
We're gonna.
Party.
Yeah, but again, we're not gonna stay up.
Right,
late
we're
tonight.
doing an early night.
What are you, my dad?
I only need
Yes.
4 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
The doctor's gone. There's no like ladies' men around here anymore or whatever.
What?
Well, we don't
I
have-
said I had a lot to learn from him. He was.
So, Frogman, are you putting us up
Unbelievable.
tonight?
Oh.
Because we can either stay at Karkov's place for free, or we probably got to pay for that room again.
I
It
think,
wasn't that expensive, and I'd much rather sleep there. Nice accommodations,
Yeah, I'm not really looking to share space.
comfortable beds.
Yeah, no worries.
Food
I
in the
am
morning.
rich, and I pull out all my gold again.
I immediately grab you and say, do us a favor. Keep that to yourself.
So we've decided we're gonna go back to the glow den. As we're walking, I kind of come up to Nesta and I go, "Hey, I understand if you know, now that old Will's gone, if you want your space, but I'm not super comfortable sleeping alone. If you want to like bunk up, I understand if you don't want to, or if you gotta go meet your wolf friend. But
Sure, that sounds good.
cool.
Easy, Tiger.
Shoot your shot, right?
There's 5 of us. Right? 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. 3 rooms.
Probably only need 2. He can just sleep in his
Probably
ring.
4. I'm not booking with any of you.
Can you just sleep in your ring?
Oh God.
No, I already used it today.
All right. So back to the bar.
All right. Drinks are had. Camaraderie is formed.
Some
Fun is had.
Some shenanigans. Not a lot.
There-
You guys begin to head.
There's a bit of roleplay I'd like to do.
Oh, sure.
At one point, he'll walk up to Wolfgang. Can you and I have a word outside?
Of course.
I'll kind of lead him out of the inn. Sort of to like a quiet area outside.
What's on your mind?
Well, you just wanted to clear the air a little bit, make some things very clear between us.
Okay.
You put my friend in danger.
Did I?
You sent him after the Grey Walkers.
Okay.
If you threaten relationship with my friend again, I'll kill you myself.
Threaten your relationship. What do you mean by that?
If the connection with him was severed, well, I think I've made myself clear.
I disagree.
If you were to cut him down,
Your
or they
Oz?
were to cut him down,
Why would I cut Oz down? He's
not
been
you,
nothing
the
but
Grey
friendly.
Walkers. If they cut him down, he'd lose his magic. He could be sent back to the Nine Hells.
Can't you summon him again?
I don't know, and I don't want to risk that.
That's fair. Is your problem here that I had him do a task for me?
No. My problem here is that you put my friend in danger.
That was not my intention. I had him under cover, watch from a distance.
Things can happen still.
That is true.
Just don't do it again.
As you wish.
Right then. Now that that's all cleared up, let's grab a drink.
As you're walking away from me, do me a favor though. Don't threaten me. And I walk past you into the bar.
Okay. As you're walking past, I'll make this clear. Even with your powers, your chances were slim.
Keep telling yourself that.
While they're out
Get
there,
after.
Whose dick is bigger?
I'm gonna go up to Nesta and say, "Hey, your god."
I'm with her, so I'm listening.
Yeah, great. Yeah, join us.
Yes, great.
Are you leaning on a barrel? Just for to be clear.
So
I'm
many
gonna-
barrels.
Sorry, let me pull one up for you.
Barrels.
Okay.
everywhere.
Anyways, she like does stuff, right?
Yes.
What's like the most thing you've seen her do?
Thing I've seen her do, personally.
Sure.
I've seen her light blast apart a big portion of an army.
Holy shit.
Sick.
So she's like a vengeful god.
No.
Wrathful.
No. You're not here.
You're not there.
No, she's not vengeful. She's helpful. She's justful.
Justful. I don't think that's a word. Okay. So she's just.
She's just. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
She's helpful.
But you're like a healer, right?
I am.
Is that from her?
It is.
Huh. Hey, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Let's say there's someone full of life, and then suddenly it's snuffed out in a moment. But you think she's still there. Can your god fix that?
I mean, my god has a very delicate balance between the living world and her plane of existence. I think I've seen miracles happen of a similar note.
Okay.
Do you know someone in particular who needs help?
No, I'm just wondering in general.
You said she.
Yeah. You know, I mean, half the population is female. Give or take. I mean, there's non-binary folks too, so I guess probably a little less than half.
Oh, okay, it's just
But
people usually refer to they when they're,
right, okay. I'll adapt my vocabulary.
No hard
Thanks
feelings.
for the note.
No.
Nesta, what's your passive inside?
Oh, passive.
Yeah, let's just
Since
solve
you
this
didn't
right
ask to
now.
roll.
16, actually.
Your passive insight 16?
Yeah.
Fuck me. That's better than my passive deception, I'm sure.
There is something else there that he's not saying.
I'm gonna put
You
my
don't know what.
my hand on his shoulder very gently.
Should I?
If there were
You
someone,
might want to back away.
if there were someone who ever needed help, I want you to know that I and my order would do everything in our power to help them.
But you need to be with your order, right?
Well, if I wasn't, I would do everything in my power.
Okay.
She's a weak cleric. The rest of them could help.
Okay. Hey, I was a little sneaky the other day, and I took a peek in the doctor professor's bag, and I saw his notes about your crazy comet.
Oh?
That seems pretty cool. When we get out here, we should totally check it out.
Oh, yes, of course. I didn't know you were interested in comments.
It just seems cool.
That's amazing.
Okay, bye.
Great. Well, that's the most we've talked in a week.
He's a interesting guy. I like him though.
I do too.
I've been meaning to ask you. Have you thought any more about that dream you had?
Oh,
Did you talk to anybody else about it?
I didn't. Maybe it was just an odd dream.
Maybe.
Daggledoria. What does that even mean?
No, it's a crazy ass name.
It is a weird name.
Dumb.
Dumb name.
It's too bad the professor's gone.
Sorry,
Maybe we
Rainey.
could have asked him about it.
I
It
could've.
sounds like a name that he would know.
Well, when he gets back, I'll ask him.
Great.
Probably not too.
What? Oh, shut! No! Nobody knows about Daggledoria!
The whole bar turns Daggledoria. All right. Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
I'm just gonna skitter off to the inn and
I know, I even pulled up the notes and I'm like, I'm an idiot. I didn't write it down.
and get us 3 rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready to.
Breakfast included.
For the night, it's probably it comes out to about 6 silver. Pretty affordable.
It's like 8 silver for 4 rooms.
Yeah.
I dropped a gold.
It's 2 silver a night for a room.
I'll pour out some nice whiskey for you and I. And cheers after our talk.
Oh.
As you were all heading off for the evening, Nesta, you lock eyes with a familiar face.
Wolf lady.
Yes, Ravka.
I see her walk in, and I'm gonna go. I'll see you later.
If I'm not back in an hour, maybe come look for me.
I will.
I'll
Good luck.
telepathically tell Oz. I should have stayed on that. And invisible.
So there's like a little bar thing here.
Well, she catches you as you're leaving,
Oh, as I'm leaving the bar.
and she kind of
Okay.
gestures somewhere quieter.
I'll peel off.
Killer.
She walks into kind of a obscure alleyway.
Great.
Nothing bad's ever happened in an obscure alleyway.
And thus ended the story of Nesta Clayton.
New character.
So for the record,
Murder in
I'm
the
not really
alley.
gonna they're gonna go off. I'm not really gonna go to my room. I'm gonna kind of go, just like a little down the road. And if there's a barrel around,
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna kind of go.
I'll get inside the
I'm
barrel
just gonna
and then
kind of
roll
go like
her.
towards, and like maybe lean up against a building,
Or a barrel.
stay out of sight.
Okay, roll stealth check.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth. That's what.
Well, I imagine you're trying to stay out of sight.
I am. I'm trying to stay out of sight. Keep an eye on my girl.
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 Why can't I move things? There we go. I'm gonna use this D6. Gross. 11.
11. Okay. 11? For you?
It's like a
I know,
natural
I
2
rolled a
or
3.
something.
Nesta's passive is just like, ooh.
Yeah, you hear the sound of a scraping barrel nearby. It's brief, but it was there.
We'll move a little bit further into the alley.
And you notice Ravka also kind of reacts to the sound as well.
Mhm.
She
Yeah, we'll
continues further along. They head down further and turn around a corner. Out of your sight, Ringwin.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm still around if I hear a ruckus.
Roll a stealth check for Oz.
Am I in a ruckus detectable range?
I have no idea what you just asked me.
Is she in a ruckus detectable range?
Because ruckus could she detect.
I was like, that is not her name, but okay. Yes, you imagine if something were to break out, you could probably hear it. fuck was that?
What do you do?
Okay.
It's like just waiting for a bow to silence to break.
The break.
Yes. Okay. You're operating 22.
Great.
As you head around the corner, Raka will turn and look at you, and she has a bit of a dour, very intense look to her.
Okay. Well, I'm here.
So, Cleric of Unaris, where has your order been?
My order.
Unaris' principles,
Well,
dedicated to guiding the lost.
yes. I mean, that is what we do. Do you not
Then
have
what
a
happened
temple?
with the Pact of the Night?
I'm sorry. I've never heard of a pact of the night.
Are you not a prism?
Not yet. I'm in training to become a prism.
Gotcha.
Why? What do you know?
This
Why
is-
do you know even what
Never
all
mind.
this is?
I expected too much
I'm,
of you.
I'm sorry. Wait. Please. Listen,
She stops.
thank you. I feel like I'm learning a lot of things for the first time here. I mean, they sent me on this mission, and I've seen things I've never dreamed of seeing in my whole life, and I get the feeling I'm not being told everything. Do you know something?
What do you know of the Pact of the Night?
Nothing.
The agreement between your god and mine.
Who is your god?
Dena,
Dena.
the goddess of lycanthropy.
Which is spelled how?
Dena.
Someone's been reading Sword of Truth series.
Double N.
Oh.
Lycanthropy.
Yes.
Would Dena also be called the Moon Maiden?
That's what I am.
What do you mean you're the Moon Maiden?
Our order. We are the Moon Maidens. How did you... Do you know why I'm here?
No, I don't.
I'm looking for our leader. She's been gone for some time. Generations of us Moon Maidens have been searching for her, which is why we find it odd that Lunaris and those associated with her are not assisting. The Pact of the Night was an agreement that if those who were lost under the watchful eye of Dena, that the light of Lunaris would bring them back.
Sure. but-
Daggledoria has been gone for decades.
What the fuck? Did you just say Daggledoria?
Yes, our leader.
Your leader is Daggledoria. That's the Moon Maiden.
She's
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
I hear her getting all aroused.
roll a perception check.
I hear
It's not a ruckus.
It's a ruckus.
She's a loud shout.
Oh no. It's 5.
You know your shit.
You got a lizard doing push-ups with you.
Okay, so you're telling me that the Moon Maiden is Daggledoria.
The Moon Maidens is an organization. It is a group of us.
Uh-huh.
We hunt down lycanthropes who have lost their way, and we kill them if they will not turn to our side.
Oh. Yikes.
Lunaris is supposed to guide them first,
Yikes.
amongst many others. If Lunaris cannot turn them, we are called in.
Why hasn't my order told me about this?
I don't know.
What can I do?
Bring back those of us who are lost, Daggledora being one of them. It is not on me to find her. I have taken up this role
Well,
because she's dear to us.
I have a feeling I might have an idea of where she is. I had a dream, and she was attached to a machine with all these wires coming out of her.
Well, I've traced her to this city.
You think she's here?
I have a sneaking suspicion.
So if she's here in the city and she has wires coming out of her, that means that she might be in some kind of lab.
I assume that she's underneath the Baron's tower.
So what would happen if we were to find her?
I'd get her out.
And then what?
Leave. We'd continue living our lives.
On the surface?
Yeah. I'm not staying down here. Why do you think I entered the 12 cages to get to the tower? I'm not competing for these fucks.
I think we may have more in common than we were first led to believe. My group and I are trying to get to the surface as well. I think if we help each other, we might stand more of a chance. All I know is that I was told to find Daggledoria.
Who told you?
Maybe Lunaris? Someone told me in a dream. And to be fair, I've been a part of my order for many years, and I've never actually directly spoken with my god Lunaris. So I'm not sure if that was actually her voice or not, but somebody told me to find Daggledoria. And if that's not my god, then it's somebody's.
Seems odd that she would reach out to someone who's not a prism, but
I'm trying.
it just seems odd. Not a lot of this is making sense to me, but this was the agreement. If I can have any help, I'll take it.
Well, if there was an agreement that was lost to the time, I will do everything in my power to repair it.
Okay. You'll help me get Daggledoria back then.
I will.
You swear.
I do.
Okay. I don't know why, but I trust you.
I don't know why either, but I'm in.
Okay. It's a lot to digest. We'll chat about this another time.
Great. If I need to contact you, how can I reach you?
I'm out in the Barrow Mines.
Great.
Beyond that, I don't know unless you have some sort of magic.
I do.
You use that?
We'll try.
I don't know how your cleric stuff works.
It's, moon stuff.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah.
Moon stuff.
Okay. What about your friends? Or comrades, whatever they are?
They're, well, I don't really know what they are.
Are they
They're-
liabilities?
I think they're helpful. I think if I asked them, they would understand. They're good people. They're a little crazy and a little odd, but they're good.
I'm a werewolf, so.
So crazy and odd.
Mhm.
Great.
I experience it about once a month.
Very cool. Okay. No?
It has its minuses.
Does it?
Well, I lose control.
Oh.
Then it helps, but it's not always perfect.
Are there a lot of your order down here?
No. We're far across the ocean to Estella, off to the west.
Well, I don't know why there was a discourse between our order and yours, but I hope to help to mend anything.
We can talk about that another time. We don't need to solve that here. And I doubt we're the representatives who should be solving it.
True.
Right? I'm sorry I came off so harsh.
No,
There
I
was
didn't take it.
a lot of baggage there.
Get it.
I'm trying to get rid of those toxic aspects, but it's hard. Okay. Let's call it a night.
Well, this was my first interaction with a lycan, and I think it went rather well.
Well, there are worse ways to go about it.
Sure, I'm sure.
Have a good night.
You too. All right.
She'll turn and walk.
I'll go the other way.
She and starts climbing up a building.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
You heard that.
I kind of. Do I see her coming out of where they were talking? Is that the direction
Is there
you're
anywhere
going?
you would like
Yeah,
to
I'm
move?
walking back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Dusty
I'll
comes
just
back.
kind of.
Otherwise,
I'll walk
untussled.
over like pretty cool, and
Oh,
I'll just be like, "How'd it go?"
well, rather
Just want
well,
to make
I
sure
think.
you're okay.
I'm fine, thank you.
What do you guys talk about?
I'm not quite sure yet. I need to process it a bit. I think I'm gonna walk ahead forward.
She's gonna be just like a little bit hurt. She's gonna be like, okay.
The feelings are yours
Rengun
to
will
feel.
remember this.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do tonight? Sleep. Someone wants their spell slots back.
I'll have Oz return. Download all that information to me.
On your door or window.
Window. I'll open the
Packing.
window.
Sorry, forgot for a moment. Reporting in.
All right. Well, let's hear it then.
Unless there's anything in particular you want to ask him about it.
No. I think as he's telling him, Kyle's will just
With
get
a
this-
22 stealth, he was close. He heard it all.
Yeah. Kyle's will just get a really annoyed look on his face while he's getting all this information. And I'll try and take 2 rests to get the ring active twice. 1 to get the orb inside, and then 1 for the next morning.
Oh, okay. So trying to essentially get 2 long rests.
Yeah. If that's possible. It's just 8 hours of meditation for me to do that, so I was just curious if that's possible.
I'm gonna say okay for now.
Okay.
I think we'll have to put a limitation on it.
Once
in
I
the
start
future.
abusing it.
Yeah, well, it's essentially like, you know, what's a long rest? Like there should be a frame of time beyond that.
Yeah.
Since I don't have that rule in place, we'll allow it for now.
Okay.
I'll come up with essentially what that rule will be, but we'll implement that in the future. But
Okay.
I think for now that's totally fine.
Okay. Yeah, just to get the orb inside and then be able to go back
Sure.
the next day.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
you'll be
Zach.
taking your full 8-hour rest.
Okay.
I applaud that so hard.
I respect you so much.
Bend those rules, baby.
Wolfgang's gonna walk to that. There's that bridge that connects the glow den to wherever, right?
Yeah, there's a couple bridges. You guys have consistently come in from the most southeastern bridge.
Wolfgang's gonna walk to that bridge and consume some of the bottle of whiskey, rum, whatever it was that he.
Okay. How much of that are you drinking?
Probably half of it.
Let's roll a con save.
No, I think Wolfgang's hammered.
Just alone on a bridge crying.
10.
My first
10. Yeah, that hits you pretty dang hard.
Okay.
It's not just the booze, it's the memories.
Just crying on the bridge.
Wolfgang does not cry.
You get back in there.
It's odd looking over this water that you just one night ago made such a devout promise to yourself, and you find yourself in a totally different space looking over the same water.
Probably getting angry.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to be doing?
No.
I left the door unlocked for him.
Okay.
Kick that door in. Drunk.
Everyone gets to enjoy a long rest. Go ahead and click. Update yourselves.
I'll be sure to hit it twice.
Don't think that'll matter for you, but
No,
okay.
I won't.
Do a long rest for Vicky. You all wake up in the morning, rested, relaxed. Well, maybe a little hungover. A little. You're not vomiting, but there's a.
Drank some water. Slept with an onion in my sock. It's fine.
I don't know what that means.
Uneventful sleeps.
Uneventful.
Don't worry about where I got an onion.
Nice and restful.
I'll go down.
That's how Ron Swanson
Can we
avoids
say that
it.
I woke up before Nesta?
Hangover.
Sure.
Okay.
Unless Nesta's wanting to wake up crazy early.
Nah.
And then I think about like waking her to see if she wants to go down and get something to eat, but still a little butthurt from the night before, so I'm gonna go down
What
by
a
myself.
Wow. Sorry.
I thought we were.
You've known her for
Okay,
a
I
week.
didn't tell you one thing.
You've known her for a week.
Redwood, hey, it's nothing. She's sensitive. She's
Apparently.
a sensitive young gift. Okay.
Sensitive young.
All right. You all reconvene with each other at your own pace
I'm eating brekkie.
Do I have my power back?
as you wake up in the morning
Give me my power.
with that headache.
Mm-hmm.
You do feel that connection, that drive, that focus. All of your magical abilities have returned to you. Divine Sense, Smite, spell slots, innate spell casting.
Let's
all
go
of it.
kill something.
Lay on hands. You got it all.
Oh yeah, that's why I asked her for healing, because I couldn't heal myself.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
All right.
Adding that up.
Where are you guys off to?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
And then
After
Then
eating.
Kharkov's.
We already went to Kharkov.
Well, we
We
gotta get the
Oh, our-
fire.
Stuff. Yeah.
all right,
The biggity booms.
let's see if our Mohawk friend has a. I'd probably not call him Mohawk because that's probably doesn't exist in this world.
Yeah, he has a mohawk.
That's never mind. Anyways,
But it's
For the
based
sake of
in-
understanding things, we'll call it a mohawk.
okay, I'll allow it.
You'll allow it.
Anyways, let's. He was
It's a weird one too.
Before we make our way over there,
It's just like clumps of spikes.
I do
Liberty
think
spikes.
things went too well yesterday.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just
With who? With Kharkov?
Kharkov. He was too quick to agree with us.
I mean, we followed through on the deal we made originally, right?
Yeah, I have a feeling he might be in with one of the barons.
Well, that's not good. Why do you think that?
I don't know. He's rather comfortable here.
But
He's-
even, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, and then I'll interject afterwards.
He just seems more inclined to deals than Ulia. Ulia, I can understand not making a deal with him, but Kharkov seems a little more open to negotiations.
Sure, but let's say he is in a deal with the barons, right? That's the worst case scenario. We still have Professor Phil out searching for an alternate route out, and even if he betrays us, there'll be some kind of chaos, and that's all we need to slip out the back, right?
Maybe. I mean, if that betrayal ends with us in shackles, that could slow down our plan here.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that you're the kind of guy that wouldn't willingly let us get in shackles again.
Of course. But
You're
as-
strong. Nesta's pretty darn strong. This guy has crazy magic. This lady can do sneaky ass shit.
I'm not going back to jail.
And I mean,
you're in jail.
I don't
right
have a
now.
lot of experience, but I can pick up on things pretty well.
So,
I have faith in us.
I have a failsafe in case he is. Something I want to put on the table for all of you.
Okay.
I'll kind of like look around the room just to see who's in here.
Roll a perception check.
at that, I'm also gonna just.
Roll a perception check.
Sure.
Go blind ass sight.
What about my passive perception?
Passive perception is what you
7.
catch when you're not actively searching. If you actively search, that's a little different.
18.
7,
Yep.
18.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, seems fine. You're looking around. You see there's a couple other patrons in here, probably like 2 or 3. They don't seem to be bearing any markings or symbols or
Giving us any eyes?
allegiance with. No, a couple of them kind of glance. So you're an odd lot that walked into this space. They particularly look at you. They kind of like, oh, and then go back to their meal. But
I don't notice.
All
I'll
right.
kind of lean in over the table to everyone. I want Safala, was it?
Baron, right?
I want her to know that Kharkov and Ulia were the ones that took her thunder engine.
But they didn't.
I think I know where this is going.
I'm just saying,
We're gonna
if a
do a
rumor
double
like that
cross?
were to get out, they might be more inclined to take care of them when they meet.
To note, you don't actually have to whisper.
Oh,
we'll
right,
assume,
right.
We'll assume
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
whispering. Yeah.
Would
To
it be an
take care of them.
issue
when they meet.
if we let a secret out like that before they betray us? I mean, if they, let's say they're being honest and they don't betray us. If we let a lie out, could that spoil everything?
I'll be honest, I could care less if they die.
Yeah.
But they're offering to help us right now.
But are they?
I don't know if we can do this. I mean,
Oh, we can do this. Whatever the course is, we're capable.
Well,
You're capable.
here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to be the one that tells Safala myself,
Why?
so that I can be sure it was done right.
Okay. Well, why don't we kill these gray ones? Because no matter what, they're an issue. They mean us harm. We need to solve that problem so that nothing bites us back.
well, if we're gonna attack the gray dudes, should we make it look like one of these organizations are responsible? Should we make it look like
No,
a
I think
particular group's responsible?
But why?
I think it would be good if it was us.
I want credit for
Would
it.
anyone
Yeah.
miss them?
I don't really think
Yeah.
so.
Something tells me they're not friends with any of the people that.
I just feel like the plan relies on them all being there. What if there's a couple out and about, and then they come back to find all their friends dead, and then
That'll
they're
send a
mad
very
at
clear
us?
message to
Then we
them.
kill those fuckers too. Or we move on.
Look, I just want to put this out there because I just got that weird feeling on the back of my neck. And I want
I've
to
had a
make
lot
sure
lately.
our plan goes through.
I'm with you.
My only thing is, and I, don't take this the wrong way, but she seems to kind of have a thing for me. Maybe I talk to her.
I don't think you're a very good liar.
That's a pretty good point. Okay.
And I don't need to sleep with her. I just need to convince her.
So the gray ones skipping Kharkov?
No, we need to talk to
No, we should
Kharkov,
still.
'cause we
Need
want
those
his
weapons.
weaponry.
Okay, so Kharkov, gray ones, Safala. In that order?
Right?
Sounds good.
Assuming gray ones go as well.
Yeah, that is quite the assumption, but
I think we're gonna need quite a few drinks after them.
Safala will be there.
chances are it's her area. I think I know that.
Well, here's one quick little wrench in that plan. What if we're already in the glow den right now, right? The bartender didn't like it when I was a little bit obvious about wanting to make a flammable potion. But some of those alcohols can be flammable, I think, right?
We're already trying to acquire that kind of stuff from Kharkov, though.
But why not create redundancy, right, in our plan, just in case he falls through? If I give one of you gold, will you buy some flammable liquors?
I think a very innocent young lady might be able to purchase something.
Great, here's 10 gold.
Oh, great.
And I give you 10 gold.
I'm on it. I'll go down the street and try and buy some liquor.
All right, we head on out.
To Kharkov's.
We're gonna loiter a little bit while she does her
You
shifty.
come on in.
Oh my god.
You see the same owner or purveyor of fine liquors behind the bar. They don't seem to be serving anyone at this point. They're more kind of just opening up. They're cleaning a few, polishing off a few glasses and cleaning up some final pieces of debris from last night.
Ask for the wyvern stuff.
he said outside before she went in.
Yep.
I'll let it fly.
All right.
Looks like she's buying booze for minors. Continue.
Hey, mister.
Good morning, buddy.
Hello there.
Hello.
Start.
My name is. It's not important.
Your name's Nesta Claiborne.
Have I told you that?
No, but your friends have shouted it all night sometimes.
Great. Listen.
No one else in here to listen to.
You're funny. I'd like to buy some wyvern, please.
Wyvern blood at this hour.
Yes. It's a ritual for my god.
Roll a deception check.
Roll high.
Seems
Pretty
excited.
good.
17.
Can I have you look at this? What is that?
It's 14.
Plus 4. 18.
Oh.
He's paid to read people.
Fuck!
He kind of looks you up and down. Sure. He goes over, pulls out a couple of bottles and pours it out, hands it to you. It'll be 1 gold.
I'll give it to him.
Thanks.
You getting a bottle or a glass?
A bottle. I don't know why I answered you in character. You weren't there.
For fun.
Of course.
Of course. Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. Gorgeous bottle.
Blessings upon you. Good sir.
You as well.
I'll send a message. Get another.
Oh, Dawn, I just realized I need to. I'm so sorry.
It's not enough.
No, I forgot my partner who's in the temple with me is also doing the ritual.
You have a temple to your god here.
Not here. That's why we need this to perform the ritual.
You're getting out of here.
We'd like to, yes.
Sure, I've got another bottle for you.
Give it
Thank
away.
you.
That'll be 1 more gold.
Okay, here you go.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll send one more message. One last one should be
Shut
enough.
That you yell that, you hear it, but to him it was just he just kind of backs up.
Sorry, my god talks rather loudly sometimes in my ear. Thank you
Good
very
having.
much for this.
You're welcome. Have a lovely day.
You too. Blessings upon you.
Thanks.
I'll leave.
So you got 3 bottles,
I got
right?
2! 2 bottles from that!
Okay,
Here you
great.
go, I'll shove them in your chest.
It's a brackish liquid inside a clear bottle.
Yeah. So yeah, I give them
Doesn't
both
smell
to
like alcohol.
Wolfgang.
Did you just get conned?
Is it not alcohol?
Take a sip.
Tastes like shit.
Spit it out. Yeah, you just got conned.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Probably mop water.
I pour a little into my hand.
Alright, I'll take them back. Storm back in there. What the fuck is this? And I sit on the table.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Which is not wyvern.
Are you sure about that?
I am pretty sure.
Really? Do you work here? Have you ever had wyvern's blood before?
At this point,
Yeah, actually, right?
at this
We
point,
did have it the other night.
That stuff makes your
Wolfgang's
Is that what that
gonna
was?
No,
Not
that's Spitfire.
Oh, that's
Uh,
Spitfire. But we did
Wolfgang's
have
gonna
wyvern
come
blood on the first night.
into the bar, walk up to it. Are you conning my friend?
Not after she tried to con me.
She
I
tried
don't need
to.
you to fucking stand up for me. Thank you.
I'm not trying to stand up for you.
Listen.
I want wyverns. What is it? Blood? Whatever the hell this is.
Listen, I run a respectable place here. The last decent one, as it were.
Sure.
And Safala watches over this place. So if you don't want to get on her bad side, I recommend you leave.
I'm gonna send a message to him and say, then give us our fucking gold back. Oh my god.
No, I don't think I will, whoever that was.
What if we told you that this was going to be used to take care of the grey people problem?
The Grey people. The Grey Walkers. I don't much care for them. Certainly. But I still have standards. I have rules and regulations. And there are a lot of innocent folk who attend that place.
What's that?
What, they're a church? There are plenty of people who go there for praise, sermons, all sorts of stuff. Sure, the people who run that place are right bastards, but there are people who believe in what they work in.
I'm outside, so I have no idea what's going
Yeah, I'm
on.
outside.
This is not going well.
How long? Wait.
This is great.
Do they hold services daily?
Sure. They're any other church,
Oh,
with whatever misbegotten god they've got there. I don't much trust it. I think they're shady as shit. But again, I have standards. I have rules and practices that I apply to this place. So Fowler expects the best of me.
Well, I appreciate your fine morals, sir. They're very fine morals.
You just had a good 2 gold lesson.
Listen, I'm not about to sell you alcohol to take out of this place, but if you come back in and you behave yourself, a couple drinks on the house this night. Or tomorrow night, whenever you come back.
Thank you, that's very kind.
But I'm going to watch you finish them here.
do you have a shot that I can have just right now?
Roll a persuasion check.
No, I just want a shot.
I know, but he doesn't really know that.
19.
Sure. He goes over, pops what actually looks like liquid, hands it over.
Just fucking.
Yeah, it's nice and strong. It's definitely alcohol.
Yeah, thanks. Shall we?
Yes, please.
All right.
Here, I feel bad. He tosses at least 1 gold back.
Thank you. My cheeks are so pink.
As pink as your hair.
Just as pink as my hair.
One point made the difference for him to know this.
Mm-hmm.
I see her come out and I go, how'd it go?
Sorry.
Bad.
Let's go. We have a problem.
Kharkov's.
Yeah, here we kind of have a problem.
Another one?
Yeah, this place has a seemingly infinite amount of problems. But this newest problem is that that's an actual church with civilians in it.
Yeah,
That,
of course.
of course. What does that mean, of course? Like, you've been there?
No, I'm just saying, you said there was a place where they went
I thought
and they
it was
were...
a weird, freaky cult. It's apparently an actual church with innocents in it, and I'm not about to firebomb a church full of innocents. God, that sounded bad.
Okay, well, I have an idea.
It's almost like the people who agreed to the thing that you're about to do are not good people.
This is not going well. We've really buried ourselves in some deep shit here.
And we've been up for like 30 minutes.
No. Hey, it's okay.
So we're
It's
not
okay.
going to kill all the great people.
No,
That's fine
we
with
will.
me.
We go to the great people. We have ways where, I mean, I know I don't seem like it, but I could be kind of scary sometimes.
Sure, I believe that.
What if I scare the innocents out? A little fright doesn't kill anyone. They just have a bad day. And then we go in and take care of business.
Going in is not part of the plan. The point is to get them out. They're not on their home turf, and we funnel them. The plan, I thought, was going to be to funnel them out, killing them one by one.
That's no problem. Still, we scare the innocent people out.
How are we going to know who's the innocent ones?
Why do we care? He just like runs his fingers through his hair. He's like, ah!
Well, we judge it in the moment, okay?
I'm going to be real with you, Frogman. I don't think that I can pick out a dick and a cool person as they walk out of a building like that. I don't know if you have that power, but I surely don't.
All right.
They're probably all dicks, all right?
I have an idea. It's still not great, but you're pretty sneaky. So what do you say you get in there, take a look around, get out?
Well, yeah,
Maybe
just a counter
can-
plan. I mean, I know I'm not the plan gal here, but what if I go in there and just steal their gray stuff? Then they can't wreak havoc all over
They can
everybody.
always have more. I mean, so I can do a thing. Here, this is just a small taste. And I'm going to minor illusion, just a static image of like a spooky ass ghost.
Ooh, spooky
yeah.
ghost.
Actually, just
Yeah. And so, I mean, this is a silly version, but I can make illusions.
so. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
Seems-
snap my fingers and create the same thing.
Wow.
But I can do it 3-4 times as big. and I can make it move.
Look, I'm just
make it
gonna
move.
say
No,
this.
it doesn't do anything bad to people. If it scares people out, then great. Anyone that gets spooked gets out. Then we go out and take care of business.
Look, I love you guys. I do. I love you. You're my friends.
Okay.
But I feel like there's one thing we're not that great at. It's prioritizing. So let me just say this.
She does have a
I'm
problem.
just gonna throw this out there before we try to decide who we're gonna scare and who we're gonna kill and who we're gonna ghost and all this stuff. What if I go in there, sneak in, try and find the gray stuff? Sure, maybe they have more, but we're not gonna stick around here forever to find out. I go look for the gray stuff. You said it takes away people's magic, right?
Apparently.
We take it. We use it in our plan to create chaos or fight in the cages or whatever we're going to do. I feel like some goo that takes away people's powers would be pretty useful to us.
Yeah, the problem is there are powerful people counting on us to get rid of this problem. And if we do get rid of the problem, they'll help us. And these kinds of people,
I think
if we
we're getting
don't
rid
get
of the problem without murdering people.
But if we don't get rid of the problem and they do have more and this cult keeps coming back, that could spell bad for our reputation. That could spell bad for these powerful gangs that we're getting in line
I don't know
with.
if I care about my reputation in a jail.
But at the same time, if we don't get anyone's favor to get out of here, then what other chance do we have?
I agree with Mr. Nand, and Kylos is in the background just smashing his head against the wall over and over.
Oz is just like patting your back.
I think we just need to do something.
All right,
All right.
let's go to
Kharkov.
Kharkov's.
Let's go to
Let's see if he
Kharkov's. We
maybe
get the
he'll have
gear.
some sleeping powder or something.
All right,
I'm joking.
All right, let's go.
All right. You guys proceed to Kharkov's, making your way
Downtown.
expeditiously.
Walking fast.
Expeditious retreat.
He's located within his own facility. Again, you're brought into that room. The usual people are in this space watching over you guys. You're brought in. Sit down or stand. It's up to you.
I'll stand.
He grabs a sack and places it on the table. He's like,
I'm gonna walk up to it, open it. What do you got?
as you look in, you're looking at quite a good chunk of gold sitting at the bottom, and on the very top, these circular glass containers, orbs, that have this reddish, sticky liquid inside. As you kind of toss it around, he looks at him and just, oh, you want to be really careful with that. That's some crawling fire.
What's with the gold?
An investment.
I don't like owing people.
Too bad. Welcome to Voxstrom.
What's crawling fire?
It's a war crime. But it works.
Great.
This continues
Perfect.
to go better and better.
Hey,
Once it
Kharkov.
touches the air, it's going to ignite. And spread. And spread. And spread.
Is there a limit to its spreading?
Eventually it dies out. Just don't throw water on it. It makes it worse.
Oh gosh.
Right. Well, perfect.
Did you
Love
bring
it.
create water?
Nope.
Hey, any of your men looking to make 10 gold?
Run that by me again. What?
Any of your men looking to make 10 gold?
I mean, depends. What's the proposition?
I'm just looking for someone a little bit crazy. All I need to do is have them run into a church, yell, I have a bomb, and I want everyone to scare everyone out.
I kind of love that.
I kind of also like that.
That's perfect.
Gustav?
Alright, Gustav's
Gustav.
Yeah.
That's the shark guy.
Mm-hmm.
Love it, right?
This idea is going so
I think we
well.
could maybe strap something to him.
Yeah.
Alright. Big fella, you understand the plan?
Yeah.
Can you repeat it back to me really quick, just to be clear?
Bomb!
Alright, you're perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's perfect. I love it.
Alright, he runs in, yells bomb, everyone runs out. We pick them off one by one. I don't
Kharkov.
see anything that could go wrong here.
Okay, yeah.
It's perfect.
Kharkov. These Grey Walkers. How many? Do you have any reconnaissance on them?
I mean, I haven't bothered them in quite some time, but... I mean, what? You're looking for numbers?
Something like that.
I think they average around the 20s. They're not there all the time, though, but...
What about their church services or whatever?
Oh yeah, I mean there are people who go there, but fuck them.
Great.
Fantastic.
They've written a bad deal. Brainwashed.
Let's get these guys.
Okay.
I mean, shit. If you're looking to avoid any extra casualties beyond the people who actually worship, well, wait until their sermon's over. Wait until there's less people in there.
I like that plan.
They're not holding 30 people in there at all times.
Mm-hmm.
True.
All right.
The bomb will clear out any remainders.
Gustav, is it?
Yeah.
Just go on our order, not before.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's go commit some war crimes.
Let's go. Bomb.
How many of those
Franklin's
fucking
so down.
things?
You got two.
2.
Two. Essentially, once I'll write them out in D&D Beyond. When you throw them, they'll cover a 10-foot space, and it will crawl every round.
How much gold is in this sack?
After you count it out, it's about 150.
It's 30 each. Divided by 5.
I'm gonna divvy it out.
Everyone gets 30 gold.
Love
Rangwin
it.
is not taking it.
Okay.
I will hold on to yours.
You can have your blood money.
Thank you.
I'll subtract 10 to give to Shark Boy.
Okay.
How long are your ideals gonna keep you warm at night? Let's
I have a
go.
blanket for that.
Sorry, that was a good response. Okay. You guys head off towards the gray steeple. As you all approach, you see it's not a terribly large building in terms of width or size, but it does reach probably about 3 stories high. How much of that actually has flooring inside, it's a little hard to tell. On the right-hand side of this building, one of the towers that was there is crumbled open and in disrepair. There's a front entrance from what you can tell, and then that crumbling tower does lead directly inside. It looks like this place isn't very well kept. Any windows have been boarded up.
Just on the route there, I'm gonna send a message to Rangwin and say, I'm sorry, you're right, we're compromising our morals, but I'm gonna do anything to get out of here.
She's not going to say anything.
Is there any particular way you want to approach? Do you want to go from rooftop? Did you want to go in quiet and stealth while approaching?
All right, Kailas. I know you're hesitant to send Oz into danger. Do you think he can get us some reconnaissance?
I suppose I'm as invested as the rest of you at this point. Let's get up somewhere high, so I have a place to be while I'm looking through his eyes.
Rooftops around?
Yeah, there's some on this outskirt area. A lot of the roof or buildings within this area become very sparse and empty. There's a large open area, and then the church is located within that
As we're
space.
walking out and I say rooftops, I'm gonna stop and, on second thought, let's not go up high anywhere. Let's stay low.
Sure.
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
We gotta work through this.
So,
Hey, I could probably sneak in.
I'll do it.
Thought you didn't
Together?
want to.
Look, just because I don't like your plan doesn't mean I won't help. Doesn't mean I don't want to get out of here. But, I mean, I'll go see what's going on down there. See what I can see.
I'll also go with you.
Imagine he's a raven at this point.
Yeah. An invisible raven.
So,
You just hear that.
so, are there like buildings around this building? Is there?
Not many that are close by. It becomes a lot of extra open space leading up to the church itself. You do see a number of those very large mushrooms that are emitting glow. I mean, that's pretty much all around this space. You do see a couple that are very large, maybe 12 to 11 feet tall. The most immediate entrance that you can tell is double doors right at the very front. That crumbling bit of tower seems like a clear entrance, though it's hard to tell from this angle. And there's an extension of stone off to your left-hand side.
I'm looking for any other sort of, entrance in, like a back entrance or...
Okay. I would like you to roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Is the whole building stone?
Should I roll one for Oz also?
It appears so, yes.
Okay.
If there's an entrance up top, he's gonna go in through that.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand one of the bombs to Nesta.
She's fucking fire.
Be
I only got a
judicious about
13.
this.
13. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. As you're kind of... Essentially what I'm having
21.
you do is you're moving around where the buildings are and then just scoping from a distance. What was it?
21.
Damn, nice. Moving about this space, you see 3 immediate entrances. There's the one from the front. There's that crumbled bit of tower. And when you look in there, you do see a number of people are in this space.
Does it look like they're worshiping and stuff?
Yes, some of them are sitting in some broken down pews. And you do see one individual, gray robe, bald head, kind of grayish skin with that little mark down the middle. And they have someone in their arms and they dip them into this deep, deep gray liquid that they then pour them out or pull them out of. It looks like some sort of cleansing or baptism.
Renwood's just gonna walk in the front door.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You guys watch as she just starts walking towards the front door.
We're gonna go, no!
Okay.
Just gonna walk in and take a seat on, like,
Oh god.
one of the pews.
Okay.
Just kind of
You
watch
open it
what's
up.
happening.
I'm gonna start casting detect magic.
Okay. Ritual cast or?
Ritual cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take you a little while.
Oh, it's got a 19 for stealth.
19 for stealth. Okay. Go ahead and have him roll investigation or perception.
1 second.
You walk in, walk on over to an empty seat, and you sit. I'm gonna wait to see. Rolls are happening.
17 perception.
17 perception. Are you looking through Oz's eyes?
Yes.
Okay. As Oz is circling that space, you see essentially it stretches outwards, a couple of pews nearby. There's not too many seats here, and there's probably about 15 or so people in here. 16 suddenly as you see Rangwin walk in and just sit down in one of the pews. There are a number of these gray-robed individuals. You count probably 8 or 9. There is a main one who has these much more elaborately decorated robes. Though you see no actual forms of coloration across them, it's different cream whites and grays. And they just finished pulling this person out of what looks like this tub, maybe about this wide, that long, just enough to dip someone's head, upper body into, pulls them out, and passes them off.
How many people inside that aren't gray robes?
That aren't in gray robes?
Yeah.
You count with Rangwin in there now, 16.
Okay. I will come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just so you know, there's look for the guys who have the thing.
They were
The
there.
Soldiers.
There's 8 of them. 8 people.
I will say you also notice all of them have weapons on them.
They're all armed.
8 total in the building.
8 robed, 8 civilians.
There were 16 civilians.
Oh, I thought it was 16 in total.
No. There's like 16
okay.
people,
Got
and
it.
then there's
Oh, okay.
8 robed individuals.
All right. Well, 16
And Raglan's in there.
people.
Where is she?
She took a seat in the back.
Oh my god.
Well,
I mean, what's the move? That's
Do
probably.
we send the big guy in?
send the big guy in.
I mean,
Let's do it.
Yeah.
But before you go, I mean, do we want me to make an illusion? I can compliment the big guy with an illusion.
Yes.
Does he have like a bomb attached to him? Or like something bomb?
Do you want to put bomb on me?
Do it. Illusion a big bomb on him.
Yeah?
Not there.
Okay, I've never seen a bomb before,
I hold
one
up
of you help?
this
Cool. And
bigger.
I'm gonna try to replicate a bomb as Wolfgang assists me, strapped on his person.
What spell are you casting?
Silent image.
Silent image. Does the image allow? Are you allowed to move the image?
I believe so.
Do you have to have line of sight?
To any spot within range,
What's the range?
60 feet.
You're gonna have to get a little closer to the church if you want to maintain that image on him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk positioning here.
We'll come back to you.
What are we gonna do about Ringwood inside there?
She'll know anything we send in is an illusion.
I hope so. Kylus, you got range, right?
Yeah, and I don't plan on getting too close to these.
Yeah, I don't want you too close at all.
And I'll try to be sneaky. Okay.
All right. You also have
So
range. All right.
If I cast it out here, then I can sneak up and it'll follow.
So here's what I'm thinking. The two of you, you need to be a little closer for this to work. All right. You stand as far back as you need to. You had said something about that magical darkness thing you can do, right?
I could do that, yeah. I have to be within 60 feet of it, though.
So maybe you drop that on the entrance after our friend here goes rushing in.
Oh.
How about
You-
after the people leave?
Sure. That
Alright.
works for me.
None of us can see in that darkness. Is that a problem?
Not for me, it isn't.
I can.
So the two of you can. Okay.
Um,
And we'll just pick off people that come out of it?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, Nesta, you have that magic weapon that floats around.
I do.
How long does that last?
1 minute.
Okay. Big guy goes in. You pull that out. You have silent image. Do you have to concentrate on that?
I do.
Okay. You have other things you can do to start picking people off as they come out?
Sure can.
Okay. You drop that magical darkness. Does that require you to concentrate?
Yes.
Okay. But your wind thing, that doesn't require it, right?
No.
Okay. You're dropping that. You start picking people off. You can see through it, right? Perfect.
See, he's the leader.
I'm not the leader. I just know how to plan a fight.
He's the planner, battle planner.
Keep
You're the
going.
leader.
You have things you can do outside of your concentration silent thing.
Sure thing. I can defend myself and I can attack others.
That's what I'm hoping for. You got your blade thing.
Ringwin's our wild card.
Ringlin's our wild card on this one.
Wild card, baby. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. Probably right inside that darkness. As soon as I think everybody's clear, I'm whipping this bomb in through that door.
Okay. So you're counting 16 people?
I'm gonna do my best.
Okay.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I'll bless those 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Longstrider on myself.
Everyone mark down who's been blessed. We're probably not going to go into this fight tonight, but there's
Why
one
not?
more.
Which three?
Because it's 11 o'clock.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Cool. So let's.
Yeah,
Uh,
mark down
that's-
whatever you're wanting to do to like keep in mind. There's one more moment that needs to
I'll
happen.
just watch it back.
Okay. Ranguin.
And I'm
Hi.
on my first
What-
magic meteor armor, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Really quick.
By this point, absolutely.
Are we
You're
about to do
like 2
this?
hours in. We're about to hop into what Ranguin is experiencing.
Okay. All right. Fine.
I will cast bless like when it seems like we're about.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not like happening and then we're waiting. Yeah, it'll all happen in an optimal moment. Ringwin, as you're sitting listening to some of this speech, this sermon, it's a lot of talk of the poisons of magic, of the pain and suffering it causes, a curse that needs to be lifted, and the Grey One's blood will allow you to do that, so you can live free of burden, free of pain, free of suffering. It's a lot of, but it's up to you whether or not you find it interesting or not, or
I definitely
speaking
appear
volumes.
to find it interesting.
Go ahead and roll me either a deception or performance check.
We'll go with deception.
Okay.
I can't math.
Tension's
13.
12.
12. Oh, yeah.
12. All right. As you're sitting there, someone slides over, sits next to you. An individual in a gray robe, grayish skin, bald head, blade at their side. They sit and... It's wonderful, isn't it?
Fascinating.
I have not seen you here before. Are you a new daughter?
I don't know yet.
Many come lost. They will find their way.
I hope so.
And as you all split, getting to your points, Rangwin with one of the Grey Walkers right next to her. We will pick up from that moment next episode. As plans are coming into alignment and battles are about to unfold.
We're all gonna
Alright.
die.
A lot of planning, a lot of discussing, but I think it's worth it. You guys are coming in pretty much understanding the scenario.
Feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I think it's as good as we can be.
until then, we will see you all in 1 week. Daniel, we miss you.
Thank you.
Can't wait to have you back at some
Congrats,
point.
Daniel.
Congrats again.
Mackenzie.
And thank you all so much for joining us. We will see you back here again, same time, same place.
Follow us on social media at 20 Chronicles.
I'm so
Do
bad
it.
at remembering to
Do
say
it.
that.
Do it.
Good night,
Do
everyone.
it.
Good
night.
Bye.
Awkwardly long goodbye. There we go.